Hey, y'all. Gathering, cocksuckers. Let's give it up for the body. I know what you bastards like. Look how skinny. Watch out. Look how skinny. Don't act like you're not impressed. I sure am. This is messing up my look. Whatever. Welcome to another episode. Hey, Rez, of the I'm Not Impressed show. I am your host, Muva of Gotti, Dimey D. Whatever. I am so not excited for today's show because I already foresee it to be draining because it's so many interchangeable pieces involved, so much ratchetness, and it's really hard to have a definitive start. So we are going to attempt to find the start of the mess. Not the real start because that's impossible, right? That's like the Milky Way and the galaxies. We're going to try to find, let's start at Homo sapien. Let's not start at the Big Bang Theory. Let's start at Homo sapien. I don't know. Maybe this sounds like Russian to the dummies that didn't stay awake in school, but whatever. There is a ladies' night WrestleMania going on, right? Hey Motrill, hey Anise, hey Milky, hey Sophian. And it's really a catastrophe. You know, I love now 12 things about me. I love a fucking mess. Ooh, child. I do it. I do it for the love of a mess. But all things in moderation, right? And we have lost the moderator in the moderation. So today is Thursday. I would say it started like on Tuesday. It started on Monday, but y'all know I work. Let's attempt to see where the mess started and let's just get straight to it. All right. So it's messy even for me. So Cardi drops the album, Am I the Drama, right? And then all these records are broken. I don't want to hear it from any side. And you know, somebody wrote me and said, you know why I enjoy your reads on these people? Because you don't have a fave, so it's not biased. You hate everybody. And this is where it's going to come from. So at some point, the Nicki fans are going to love how I drag Cardi, and the Cardi fans are going to, I don't give a fuck. Everybody's getting dragged. Dragged, drugged, whatever. You know, Cardi loves a drug. But anyway, she drugs people. The other person uses drugs. Cardi has all these records, right? I just don't know how New People and Payola works. It's the first record did this and it really doesn't feel organic, but nor does this ass. Whatever. It broke records. Don't matter who paid for it, the record was broken. So this gets on people's nerves, right? So you got JT already mad because there's a song on the album. Oh, hey Latrice, love you too. There's already a song on the album dedicated to her called Magnet. So there's a special attachment. Let me add the second screen to the stage. All right. So we were waiting for JT to have a drag back, right? And her moment came when Tasha K sat down with Chris Blake Griffith, which is an alleged victim of Stefan Diggs. He sat down with Tasha K around September 23rd and was like, hey, so Stefan used to be my friend. He drugged me. He did this. He did that. He alleged to so many homosexual activities. And JT retweeted it to let y'all know, hey, so I'm not the only person with a gayish boyfriend, right? You talked about my boyfriend being gay and magnet, but you're pregnant for a gay stranger. Points were made. At some point, someone's going to make sense and then not make sense. So it's not like, oh, JT, let's get everything out the way. Y'all all have questionable choices in men. We got 2 gays and a rapist. I look up to none of you. 2 out of 3 of y'all was born ugly. Stop calling each other ugly. Unless y'all bringing out the birth certificates and the pictures from the nursery. Because 2 of y'all had a face only a mother could love. And then all 3 of y'all know what drugs do. Y'all know her very well. Y'all got more in common than y'all think. I don't know how we strayed so far away from God. Let's get back into the story. So JT retweets. Shout out to Glock Topics. I know you're a ball, but we understand each other sometimes. Shout out to Glock Topics. JT retweets Glock Topics post of the alleged victim, Chris Blake Griffith, and it kind of goes off from there, right? This is my problem with JT or J Thief. You amp yourself up by arguing with commoners. You argue with bots. You respond to fake pages. You do not behave like your account. And this is what ignites it. Someone that means nothing anywhere, a Cardi fan page, says, bitch, this is your man. You got bigger fish to fry. And that's correct. But it's a fan page, so it doesn't really mean anything. Here you go. Itchy for a argument. Yes, my man does this. Mind his business, works hard, take care of his family, inspired generation. Calm down. Inspired his generation and doesn't snatch ass. I heard he whoops ass, but let's keep going. His style is what made him Little Uzi. We are talking about Chris right now. Focus. So that was JT waiting for a moment to have a stage to defend her man, right? I would have preferred her arguing with a celebrity, but we didn't get that at this point, right? Cool. Now, remember the chart data I'm telling y'all about? It's to me a little, sketchy, but that's what everybody's doing. Everybody, has 173 phones and they're down. It doesn't matter. Y'all cheated everything. She starts arguing with people that are there's no celebrity arguing with JT right now. JT is arguing with JT and bots. So now that the bots and the, fake pages have her attention and they know they do, now they're sending things her way. And she's falling for it. They sent her the chart data for Am I the Drama? The chart data says that it was the #1 album released live, #2 standard, #3. I don't even know what that means, right? But it got under JT's skin. She said, girl, that's nothing a hot comb can't fix, but Cardi's ass, unrecoverable. Sounds a little angry and haterific to me, right? But you know what? With no bias in the situation, if we have beef and then it goes dormant, and then you drop this album, and out of nowhere you reignite the beef and talk about me and my they friend. I love to call Uzi. Why do people skip over the fact that Uzi recently denounced being male and said he was a they? And they like, why y'all keep on calling him such and such and such? Because he dressed this way. No, because he literally asked us to stop calling him a boy, and he said he's a they. So that's her they friend. Whatever. Now, you talk about me and my they friend out of nowhere, and I thought the beef was dead, right? So I do have the land to express myself. So right now, JT is still rightish. Cool. So JT is saying, I'm so T, I made that whole rap about me and Rick 100 times. I'm that bitch. LMAO. Anytime somebody has 12 O's, it's not really a laugh. They're really pressed. They're pressed. So now I can see JT a little bit under pressure, but she's still gonna play it like she's cool. She's gonna lose it real quick. I don't know who this is. Don't care. Arguing with the regular fans. Somebody said I can't name 5 JT songs either. I can't. As a solo artist, pound sign. Am I the Drama? This is a Cardi fan. You're not my target audience, mom. Now she's in the she's good with her. Who's that? Meta World Peace. What was this? Ron Artest. Now she's Ron Artest. Malice at the Palace. Now she's fighting in the stands with fans, right? I'm not above it. But we're gonna talk about it. It's not about me, right? So now you Ron Artest Malice at the Palace. You in the stadium. You swinging on fans, right? Who's the next fan? Step up and get laid down. Next stand. Maybe you would have known not had you not aborted all them babies in the graveyard, coochie. Allegedly, but your fave should have actually got one. Nigga stay having her ass crying like she at a funeral. Woo, I'm seated for the spaces about the new BD, walkie-talkie coochie. Now, everybody knows that all three of y'all should not bring up, let's four, Caresha, the gay rapist to get sentenced tomorrow. None of y'all make good choices with men's. So let's keep the verbal assaults at things that we don't mirror, right? I would prefer y'all stay away from boyfriends and surgery faces because, but anyway, she goes and says that Cardi should have had an abortion. Maybe she wouldn't be, crying if we foresee her having a cry session. And we do, whatever, right? She continues to argue with fans. I want to expedite this till when celebrities get involved, right? Sis, for the love of God, stop tweeting and get in the booth. We all know you can rap. I agree. So say what you got to say for a track. JT responds, I already been in the booth. Next, I'm at work tweeting. This is my fucking phone. Who y'all bitches trying to gaslight? I don't be on this app or say shit to bitches, and none of y'all gonna tell me how to handle the shit. Where do you work at, JT? What do you mean you at work? You at Snapchat Studios? Whatever. Let's see when it gets real juicy. The day after that, Tasha K, that is always being sued, and we know why, drops something else, right? She drops a text message from an alleged former girlfriend of Stefan, and this is saying, I can tell, I never know who's blue or white. I can never, blue or gray. I can never get it. I can tell. I realized that last night. Thanks for the heads up. You not about to do weird shit. Oh, you think you slick. I'm about to leave. Can you send that? And my girl asked, what time is the boat? You was fucking yesterday. So this is trying to show us an alleged leaked text with Sky, whoever the fuck that is, a girl that claims that Stefan likes fist up his butt. So this was another opportunity for JT to defend her friend, yeah, girl, these new pronouns, whooping mama ass. All right. She wants to retweet this to show y'all thought Uzi was gay. Stefan is gayer. So we're having a bad decision off. I make bad decisions, but your bad decisions are better, right? Your boyfriend's gayer than mine. So I feel a little superior here. Cool, whatever makes y'all sleep at nights, right? Now, this is where she really loses me. It's days later. The first insult I showed you guys was September 23rd. Here we are, September 29th. You still going. You told us, let's see if I could get the original. You subbing yourself, because this is how I feel you feel, JT. I feel like you have a smile on, but underneath you're dying. This is what she says. That bitch home ugly and made no celebration. I would have been breakdancing right now if I was number one, but she knows she lied. So this goes back to me saying that I feel questionable about all these records, right? The number one this, number one that, broke this in a week. Payola. Whatever. So JT, trying to hide the smile, the pain behind the smile. This ain't, you still talking? All right, cool. So now we all know that Cardi has a sister named Hennessy. Hennessy doesn't tweet much, but, when it comes to her sister, she's going to jump in the fight. Gremlin-looking bitch dying for attention. That's why I curved your friend, she said boyfriend, 7 to 8 times, and you know it. One thing we do know, but don't know, alleged know, is that Uzi be playing in the girl face. There was a up-and-coming Spanish artist that ASAP Rocky was running around that had receipts. The boy don't really care. Maybe he's not gay. Who knows? Who cares, right? So Hennessy pops the bottle and says, I spared you, bitch. Your man, they wanted me. I told they no. 7 to 8 times. Now, we see the beginning of a race war. They're like, Hennessy, the bitch ain't ugly. Y'all Dominicans are infamous for just hating black girls, and y'all black too. Correct. I wish I had bombs. We gonna give me a budget. Boom, boom. I would have just dropped 3 bombs, right? So we know the Dominican mindset, they don't like us. We don't like them. Whatever. Hennessy got a mug on her. That's a great mug. Can't JT's new mug, also great. If you want to say you had to pay a doctor to get here, say that. But to deny JT's current mug, it's giving a little colorism. All right, cool. Y'all grandmas told y'all to hate us. Embedded hate is kind of hard to peel off. All right, cool. I don't care. So now we have a war between Hennessy and JT. Let's see if anybody deleted any tweets. She goes and posts the original face. See, this is where you had, oh my sweet Jesus. That first mug was something, huh? Hey, used to be's don't make no honey. All right? We're not going to live in the past. But if we're going to be pretty girl versus pretty girl and then we're equally pretty, I'm going to have to say that first mug was something else. Okay, cool. All right. You don't have nothing right here. This is, Snapchat filter, mid-speech. I ain't got nothing for this one. All right, cool. I'm rooting for whoever's black. All right. So Hennessy says, why you always talking about people looks? You must have forgot what you look like because you got a couple syringes. Mind you, what you still look like. Calm down, Hennessy. The bitch is gorgeous now. When that filter makeup come off, you nearly cried when an Asian doll called you ugly. And what you keep bringing up my sister for? Now, one thing about love, and I know it personally, it distorts the human eye. You can't talk about JT, new face and makeup, without talking about tu hermana. For those who failed Spanish 101, that's your sister. Cardi, same thing. We had to get a couple of, and it's okay. That's what it's there for. Make the money make you. We get the money. They can't talk about it's funny. Okay? You can't talk about surgery faces and no makeup to Hermana. All right? Cool. But, love blinds people. So maybe she don't know. Maybe she knows and maybe she don't know, right? JT responds, ho, shut up and ask your sister why she started this whole thing calling me a lap dog over a damn feature and congratulating another artist on their first top 10. Jealous, entitled, fuck asshole. It's too much. JT, me and JT thinking the same thing for once. We never think the same thing because I have a brain. Just like a Spanish girl to think a black girl is jealous, bitch, your sister gives baby fat jacket in the summertime to hide a pregnancy and Team Jordans. The Hennessy tries to reverse the one. It's your fourth time bringing up race. Here you go trying to race bait. What is your obsession with race? You the same girl that got up here saying you don't like dark-skinned girls. Correct. And calling them crispy. Now you race baiting so you can get those same women on your side. I'm starting to think it's something you need to tell us. Is it because your man be messing with Dominican artists? Didn't I just tell y'all that A$AP Rocky was running around with this Dominican artist and y'all all look funny in the light. It's at this point, there's no sides to pick. You're just being a super fan. Everybody done got on my nerves at this point. Hennessy pretty ass called her ugly because she knows her grandma would call her ugly, the girl ugly because she a black girl. JT, you did say things about dark-skinned girls and you was a whole dark-skinned girl. Just delusional and stupid. And them gums. Winter Fresh ain't had shit on them original gums, right? And who else I got? And Cardi, you just be getting pregnant for everybody. You be making revenge babies and I just can't. Now let's get back into the fight. Hennessy says, everybody saw in real time how you switched up on my sister because of WAP. The same day it dropped, you shaded her and y'all all got on the phone and said yourselves you was mad you got replaced and wasn't in the music video. Y'all squashed it, but you was still being funny behind the scenes. And everybody saw publicly how you switched up. Let's not play dumb and rewrite shit. You fucking thief. Somebody. Woo. It's something about the word thief that just be making me, you fucking thief. It's just so low. Whatever. My girl Nyla Sierra. Yeah, Uzi was messing with the girl who didn't even speak English. Niggas downloaded Google Translate to cheat. Ay, caramba. Get me sound effects, somebody. Please. She needs some milk. We saw it in real time. We also saw in real time. What award show was it? Ew. Ugh, whatever. Uzi was sitting next to the boy that everybody calls a rapist from Harlem. The fat guy. Whatever. I'm bad with names. JT and Uzi had a fight at the awards because Uzi kept on like flirting about Carrot Top, Ice Spice. Uzi had a crush on Ice Spice and it was very obvious, right? And the girl, JT, she threw something at Uzi. And what's that fat nigga from Harlem that he had everybody DM? If you got two centimeters ass, somebody in the comments, some the boy name. Him and Uzi was sitting next to each other and Uzi let him, like the next day he had got on Instagram and was like dragging JT and Uzi just let it happen. Like it was very, very weird. Nonetheless, we see this time and time again. Like, that's why when we get to the part where Sweaty Santana reads her down yesterday, and y'all know I hate Santana, but I love to give an unbiased point of view. The read was filthy, and it's rawr. When we get into the raws, y'all gonna fall out. Anyway. Your boyfriend, they friend don't respect you. He do like a Dominican. He do like a light girl. He do like anything but you. It's looking like. And I don't have a dog in the fight, but I'm using my two eyes. All right. What else we got between the two girls before Sister Bear jumps in? Hating ass bitches. Ah ha ha. This bitch is bad. Oh my God. Let me get out of here. I forgot I was straight. Are we finished with these two before I go over to Sister Bear? Damn, you watching my whole, okay. No, we still got more. Your sister been starting since Ken Barbie was breaking down those weak ass bars to Player's Prayer. Ho, nobody jealous but your sister who promoted Rick in several songs, but I put it in my ass, delusional ass bitch. Okay, y'all reads are getting a little, okay. JT said she thought she was cute at the courthouse. Why she ain't put the Chipotle bowl cut? And so y'all remember when 2 days, probably a week before, my lashes is sticking to my lid for laughing like that. Woo! Dollar Tree lashes. Pardon self. Y'all remember when Cardi went to court 2 weeks ago and she was changing the hairstyles? That first wig, that Mojo Jojo bowl cut, she's saying why she must have thought she was so cute because why she ain't used the Chipotle bowl cut. And that was hideous. That was hideous, but I just saw it in my head and I just had an immature moment. Okay. Fraudy B, why you thought you was so cute? And she was cute when she switched from the Mojo Jojo bowl cut. All right, so, it's just, battle of the new faces. Still sold out every project, including City Girls you've ever made combined. This is not the drag you thought. And that's the thing, right? And this is where JT gets very, very corny. People keep on having to remind her, you keep on hating on Cardi and Cardi's numbers. Where's the numbers that she should have had? I'll wait for that. Show me a JT squared Caresha project that could even touch Cardi numbers. You don't have that? And then JT does this. But Nikki, Look at Nikki. Anna Nikki. You cannot use someone else's numbers to speak success if you talking heavy shit. Also, you and that person seem estranged. And we gonna get to that. Cool. I think we're finna. Hold on. The last thing the sister has to say, girl, why you inserting yourself in big door conversation? You literally baked a cake. She did? Oh my God. You literally baked a cake for charting number 74 about Never Stop Dreaming. Keep dreaming, bitch. You corny with your Twitter drags. Let me tell you something. I don't really care for Dominican bitches because of what they did to my country, but Hennessy won this round, okay? I can tell you the truth. I'm not so deeply devoted to anything that I gotta lie, okay? Hennessy won that, okay? Wow. Okay. What else? A lot of these girls was deleting tweets. So it's going to be confusing, but I don't care. All of a sudden, you want to make yourself look like a good friend. You not getting on the song. Had nothing to do with Caresha. You just couldn't get the hook right. And all calling my sister Fraudy B when you the one that went to jail 7 times for fraud. You have no self-awareness. Just delusional. I came to argue with you, right? JT goes ahead and makes a salad. Mid-argument. Just goes in the kitchen and makes a salad. Hennessy not done. Girl, you can't even make it. This is so childish. Girl, you can't even make a salad. Why you got dino nuggets and a chicken cutlet? And then JT gonna say, stupid bitch is tilapia. And then I goes, why is JT eating tilapia? Tilapia is for the poor. JT, why are you eating tilapia? Why you making me sound Haitian now? Post unavailable. That means you knew the salad was ugly and you deleted it. Bitch, why? That is for people who don't have real fish readily available. Salmon, I mean, it's not a good fry. Snapper, girl, tilapia, whatever, right? Now, I think I'm done over here with Hennessy. You held your sister down, right? Let's go over to Cardi, and this is where things are going to get really, it's just out of control. And we're going to have to do a lot of scrolling, too. Oh, boy. I hope Cardi didn't delete a lot of things because I want this to make sense. Because now we're going to have 2 different beefs off this timeline, right? She's celebrating her album sales, right? Minding her business, celebrating. And I'm going to fill in blanks for y'all, right? You must have missed me, huh? Crazy. Now kiss my feet. Because while she's celebrating, I'm telling you, while she's celebrating, girls are getting upset. And they're getting upset because, are these numbers real? Are they? Who knows, right? Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. This is either for JT or Nikki because y'all got to understand. Right after the album dropped, Nikki took to her Twitter and she announced that she has an album 2 dropping, right? 6 months away, but she going to tell y'all now because she can't stand when other people have attention. Cool. March 27th, the Queen is coming, right? Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. This can go either way. The power I have, I make these bitches come out of rehab every time they go to your fucking room. So now this is for Nikki. Now we know. You coming out of rehab, all the drug and rehab talk is when you hear a thief, when you hear prison pants, that's just Jatavia. Scamming, prison pants, gay boyfriend is everybody. I'm just confused. When you hear rehab and cocaine Barbie, this bud's for you, Onika. So now she's knocking at your door. Cocaine Barbie. Now, that song that goes, I'm putting belt to ass. I can't go back to the album. We'll talk about that another time. It has a line that goes and this is why. Points will be made from everybody at some point, no matter how much I don't like them. The spinning is very elementary. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, blah. It's very Dr. Seuss. Like someone that reading off a paper. Nicki is still old and miserable. So she's not going to like that y'all saying the album is fun. Y'all like the album. She's going to go duck off on her page and, tease Cardi. So she went over there, A, B, C, D, G, E, F, G, making fun of Cardi. Cardi comes right back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, your man have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro touching 12-year-olds, right? She didn't lie. You make fun of me, I make fun of you. Let's see who has a more embarrassing situation at home. Then Cardi also says, damn, she's streaming Magnet hard as hell, huh? Posts a picture of the rapist brother with a infamous pink Nicki wig, right? I don't know why y'all keep on posting y'all food and y'all bitches can't cook. If the boy Offset said one thing he left for was you not cooking, girl, just say what you making until you perfect it. Nah, because I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bitch bothering me on a damn Monday. Okay, Cardi, you right. But the ribs is wrong, all right? Now we're gonna see a little pickup. We about to pick up some steam. Why Trump says, why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think, you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around you time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you doing lower numbers than all of them. In high school, when you came out, what the fuck is that you comparing yourself to me for? I feel you, Cardi. Porque. Big porque, right? All right. Now, this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord, protect my babies. Now, for them to have equal evil levels, I'm going to transfer over to Nicki's page. I may be blocked, but bitch, I can still see. All right. Oh my God. Here's the thing. We are going to have to do so much scrolling because, baby, the way Coke makes you have a million thoughts a minute. Shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Cause she arguing with TMZ, she arguing with the Breakfast Club, she arguing with Chucky. It's a lot. Let me see what Cardi is responsible. Before we say, oh, Cardi, that's evil, because both of these girls got real nasty and deep. Let's see what the girl was saying on her page. She's a sick bitch. Okay. I'm building built to ass. All right. So the numbers, like I told you, Coke-induced psychosis going to have us here all day. I know that's right. I told you the numbers is what brought the girls out. When she started posting the numbers, JT came out because the song on there was about JT and the day friend. And then the queen wants to break all the records with no Grammys. That's her business. It was the quotes because here she comes. This was the first time since the album dropped, we was getting a reaction geared towards Cardi. Most streamed female artist of all time via Spotify. You're going to have the very underwhelming Taylor Swift in first place. I do not know what that's about. White power. Then you're going to have Ariana Grande, Rihanna, Billie Eilish, Nicki, Dua Lipa. I don't know who that is. I've heard the name, whatever. Lana Del Rey, SZA, Karol G. I don't know who that is. Oh, let me make it bigger. Lady Gaga, Beyonce, which should have been number one. I don't understand this. Sia, wouldn't want to be who the fuck is that? Doja Cat, Shakira, and Adele. So this is Nicki saying, without saying it, stop lying about the numbers because Spotify says, so, That's the first sniff. You can tell that it's lined up. Just the fumes is getting into the brain because hold on, it's about to get crazy, right? Then she starts retweeting her cult members. Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper to have an album sell 100K units during its second week this decade. So fuck the numbers that they saying over there in Latina land. These are the numbers over here in cult land, right? You could just see it building up. She's talking about herself, talking about herself, talking about herself. Now she can't take it no more. She responds to a chart saying that I Am the Drama has real sales of 7,500. It's fake. She was going to respond to what she wanted to respond to, right? Is I'm the Barney B and the flop? Is I'm lying about fertility when the queen has never once spoken about fertility doctors in her life? Is I'm the one sleeping with Trade while hubby fucking Sweetie and taking my big gooey hole for alimony? Is I'm going to be sued when the bitch Nikki bitch hope bitch never? Not reading that because when it was small I thought I could do it. Let me just summarize it. This is how you know a line was had, a line or five, right? You hot and bothered. Okay, so Nikki, like she like to say, it's for entertainment purposes only, must have been indulged. Nikki wants to say that she never ran to a fertility doctor. You faking numbers because the real number is 7,500. We're going to have to read some of this, right? Because we got to see why people are getting nasty. All right. Barney B. This is her new name for this new heated up beef. Barney B. I know you don't know this, but some women plan their pregnancies. You dirty Heineken pussy twat. Ugh. We don't let niggas fuck us while we pregnant for the next trade who got 4 other people pregnant. You see? The devil has come to collect. She knows because that's her friend. You sold your soul. You made a pact, but you lost. Now hear this. You have been neutralized in the mighty name of Jesus. Girl, you have no fucking authority. Anyway, every word you speak on me or mine will now curse your enablers more than your dizzy brain could even fathom. I was pregnant for my first love. A rapist! Got married to a rapist! And the next year we got pregnant for my soulmate rapist on purpose. You see, Barney, we planned it. Your medical records in the strip club to now look embarrassing and your father whelp anyway. You don't want to play that game, Onika. You are now about to shrivel up and die inside. You call black women monkeys and roaches. Now one day people will call your daughter monkeys and roaches. Anyway, I used to double the protection in every relationship until I was ready. See the difference between a hoe and a queen. Would have hit harder if she said Corona and not Heineken. You're right. Also, it would be hit harder if your husband wasn't a rapist. Anyway, so we have an idea of the nasty level we're at right now. You kind of dabbled too much, but not right here. It's still safe. And when I look at both idiot fan groups and their excuses, it would have made sense if we stopped right here. The correlation is we have old tweets of you calling people black women cockroaches. Now you're the mother of two black girls, and you see how life spins the block. Now people are able to call your children cockroaches. If it was left right here, this shit right here, nigga, then we would be able to say she was just saying this. But it gets so much uglier after this point, right? Let's continue on Nikki's page for a little bit more, and then we'll go over back to Cardi, right? Fuck me in the ass. It went all the way to the top. Fuck that. We're going to go back to Cardi because I am not scrolling through all these Nikki's essays. Okay. Back in Cardi land. We left off at the nasty ribs, right? Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game 16 years. Okay, I did that one already. All right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going. I read that too. All right, and I don't give a fuck. I'm still in the motherfucking house. You know what this is about, y'all? A phone call was leaked. So when you see, what's the boy, Young Thug here, and Young Thug recently in the last month had about 78 phone calls leaked. He talked about his mama, his daughter, his cat. Talked about the dog crazy. And the dog ain't even do nothing but, bring a bowl and ask for treats. There was a phone call with a guy named James. You ever meet a nigga named James? They always up to no good. I ain't never met a good James in my life. So there's a boy named James that has some kind of relationship with Cardi. Cardi and James is on the phone. Phone call leaks. On leaked phone call, Cardi is screaming out that when she sees little Carrot Top, Ice Spice, she running through her mouth. When I see her, I'ma beat her. Beat her, right? I ain't Lotto. I ain't pussy like Lotto, because Lotto pussy. I ain't Lotto, because Lotto's pussy. Her manager is James. Cardi, her manager is James. Is that who he is? Thank God for y'all, because I really, I don't be knowing nothing. I just be wanting to talk mess and make jokes. So somebody is saying James is the manager. Lotto name got dragged. And you know what's so fucked up? Because y'all was on, what remix was that? Put It On The Floor. Y'all was looking like besties on Put It On The Floor. Y'all was in the jewelry store. Y'all was putting it on the floor. I don't know what came first, the chicken or the betrayal. But Cardi, it didn't sound good. Because you could say somebody gonna get beat up without having to say Lotto pussy. Because despite all that white DNA in her, I made a chart of rappers. And I think, hold on, no. The call had 3 people. Cardi, her manager, and James. But who is James? And why James always ain't shit? Never. All right, whatever. Thank you. I love when y'all. You ain't had to do that. Just say what you want to do. Because I made a list of 10 female rappers that's relevant right now. And I place a Lotto on a better fighting scale than you. I don't know where the chart is. It's somewhere. It doesn't matter. My money is on Lotto. Now, audio comes out. You calling a Lotto pussy because you want to fight Ice Spice so bad. Who would win a fight between Ice Spice and Cardi? Well, the bitch always pregnant. Anyway, whatever. So that's what this picture's about. A call was leaked. Cardi was being a fake Hispanic bitch. What does Hispanic have to do with it? I don't know. Hablando mucha basura, okay? Who knows? Just be wanting to jab them because what they doing in my country over there. Okay. This is Cardi's lame ass excuse. I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I fuck with Lotto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too proud to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my apology. And now I'm going to privately buy her a bag. Just like the nigga that used to break your heart, you think that you could disrespect somebody and just throw some bag in front of them. Victims really turn into their victimizer. Because I'm sleeping with somebody's husband that's rich. I don't need a bag from you if I'm Lotto. This girl husband buying me a bag, and now he let me say that he's my boyfriend. I don't need your bag. I got her husband's bag. Whatever. Right? And she just did a remix for you for one of them little garbage songs and she made it sound better. I would revoke the remix. Because you don't get to call me pussy 3 times and get a song from me. Somebody lift up 21 Savage balls and tell Lotto wake up. There's a war going on outside. We haven't heard a word from her since the boy let her say that's my boyfriend. She has been in bliss. When she wakes up, she putting belt to ass. All right. That's what this was about. A little lame ass apology. But now we're going to deflect, just like the lovers that did this to you. I'm guilty. I'm a bad friend. Now, instead of blaming myself for saying it, let me blame the person that exposed me for being a piece of shit. Wait, James, because I know you didn't only record the beginning of that conversation. Go ahead and post the whole post, baby, the whole 11 minutes. Here's the thing. What does that change? We heard the part where you was a bad friend. I don't care what comes before that. You're deflecting. But victims turn into their victimizer, right? You're only doing what was done to you. Whatever, moving along. They deflect. They talk about James, deadbeat James, LeBron James, every James, right? She says, I was in my bedroom by myself. It sounded more higher because not only was I louder, but the echo. Yeah, my house is so big, there was an echo. Irrelevant, fucking irrelevant, right? She goes to arguing with James. I'm bored. It's irrelevant. More James, it's James, right? Now, this is where we're going to have to split back to Nikki's page, and it pains me because it's too much scrolling. But Cardi says, girl, it's your son's birthday. Why are you on Twitter dedicated essays to me? For the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. She can't. Because she wants the father to come, and he's banned from 2-mile radiuses of anywhere that kids frequent. Chuck E. Cheese, parks, schools, you name it, can't go, right? We're going to go. God damn, I hate going to Nikki's page. Because it's just so much coke here. I cannot get to what I'm trying to say. Okay. It was Papa Bear's birthday. Shout out to the Libra. I may not like your mom, but I love Libra. Shout out to Papa Bear, right? Jesus Christ. What's the last thing we saw? Sometimes y'all make coke look so fun, but I would never. Oh, wait, that one time. Who's counting? Okay. We left off. Nikki is still waiting. Who cares? Rock Nation. She's not even on Rock Nation. What is up, girl? Oh, Jay-Z. The obsession with the Carters. Okay. I remember we left off. I told you it would have made sense if she stopped right where she was saying, hey, you talked about black women before. Now you're the mom of 2 black women, and the insults you used on black women prior could now be used on them. Cool. Would have made sense right there, but it didn't stop. One of her cult members says, can we drag again, mother? Or is it still a blackout? You guys got 15 minutes green light. I went, I just can't. Barney B, tell them how you be getting seizures from the knot. Oh, bitch, tomorrow. And another thing, you don't fight. You don't fight. We just like I said, JT can't use somebody else's numbers for success talk. You can't use somebody else's fist for tough talk. You don't fight. It's just not for you, right? So she, got the picture of Barney looking very elegant. That's the best I've ever seen Barney look, by the way. And here we go. Also, I know y'all don't like taking my advice until it's too late, but don't listen to that music. I've been dipped in evil spirits and blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. That's cocaine rants. Barney B and Culture Vulture. Now you have beef with a 6-year-old. Now you're calling out the baby. Now let's be very, very clear. From someone who talk about people's kids, it gets too far. Hey, Mimi, I talk about kids. But even in my evil, I got lines. So now we tapping on the door. I'm going to tell you when it gets beyond me. When I'm just like, no. All right. You calling out Culture like you want smoke with the baby. And you not above it because what other baby she had beef with? She had beef with Kylie Jenner's baby. Which one? I don't know them people over there. What's them children name? A Jenner baby. Stormy. Stormy was 6 months when she had her thank you, y'all. Stormy was 6 months old when she had her first beef with a rapper. Iconic, right? So now she calling out names. Barney B and Culture Vulture. The baby even do nothing yet. All right, cool. Now, not today. That not isn't under your belt. Culture Vulture, you ugly too. You know why? You know why? I'm gonna cut it right here. This is where it's a little out of my realm. One, culture's beautiful. So you lying, you just mad. Two, you doing too much. And you famous and you rich. I'm poor, so it makes me a little bit more angry. This ain't about me. I've called kids ugly, but I wish you wouldn't. All right? Culture's beautiful. You rich. You Nicki Minaj. And you're letting your ego supersede your legacy. I have no legacy. I could go off. What they gonna talk about? My BBLs, my bartending, my pug. This is beneath you, but it's not, because the music and the person, y'all on two different levels. Your ego is superseding your legacy. So now you calling culture ugly. So we know you on coke and you mad in that room. Do something. We in New York heavy on it. How? You don't come outside. You don't fight. Your man is on parole. He can't come outside after 9 o'clock. I can't come and roll up with you with my nieces because they under 18. You talking tough, and you know niggas can't move around y'all. Y'all heavily protected, and you got a fucking sexual deviant around you. I don't even want to bring my girls to scrap. He might pull out his dick and scare my whole crew away. Now I ain't got nobody to fight with. So you talking crazy. We know it's the coke, right? Album flopped, pussy flopped, never won a fight. Bitch, you never had a fight. Outrank you in your own gang. You're 40 talking about gangs. Let me tell you something. When I was 17, I became bloodish. I don't want my mama to hear this story. It's not about me. Really, like blood. 18, 19, 20, still was repping it. Y'all know my set and all that shit. Coming around 30, I said, for what? 30, you'll never hear me say I'm blood, because like, I gotta make sure my blood pressure good. Diabetes 1 and 2, like you're old. Why? Y'all bitches turn blood 73. It's not even, all the sets are just gone. Y'all just, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, mom? Mom, my friends at school said you blood. What's that? Take this crayon and go mind your business. Like, what are you doing? I haven't talked about that shit in 5 years because I outaged it. Now let's get back to the Nicki rant, who became blood for her 5th public boyfriend that's a rapist, and he's blood. That's not even who you would want to be blood under. Like, what? You became blood under a rapist. Girl, call somebody to come beat me up, please. I'm bored. Outrank you in your own gang. Shut the fuck up. Come fight. Sympathy baby couldn't pull 220K. Abort mission. I leaked it once Barney B started trending. Allegedly, Papa first party's over. Now here, this is what you guys got to look at. The date on the rant is September 30th. I just shouted out my Libra friend, Papa Bear. On his birthday, his mother takes to the internet on a cocaine rant, sniffing cocaine like it's her birthday. Baby, it ain't your birthday. Let the baby enjoy his things without you walking into walls and your nose running, right? He over there eating the candles, spitting this fire out on his cake because he's no supervision. Because you arguing with a girl rapper on the internet, and your son is blowing out a candle, and you don't even know that he was using his hands to blow out the candle because nobody's watching him. You talking about his first party's over. I could keep going. He got 4 more to go. Let's go. Drop the receipts. Rico Nation. Desiree. Jigga Man. You broke. Huh? What does Jay-Z and Rock Nation have to do with Papa Bear? What the... I'm not going to talk about the banging spoons because I feel like that went too far too. Hey, Chrissy, yes, we could go live on Twitter. This is why as much as you love the woman's art, y'all gotta know that something's wrong. I need y'all to take away that celebrity worship and see that the girl is gone. What does Rock Nation have to do with Papa Bear? How are we talking about? Are you mad at Cardi? Are you mad at Jay-Z? Are you mad at Desiree? Are you mad at Memphis Bleak, Freeway, Chris and Neef? I'm not understanding, because when I got a target, I'm coming and I'm taking your head off. I don't get distracted. Why are we talking about PD? I heard that like everybody in what? Mental illness and cocaine is one hell of a fucking mix. So here we are. I'm thinking she's cursing out Cardi. Then we start talking about Desiree, right? Culture back in it. Now she said, wait, bring your ass here, boy. Culture Vulture and her mama a crow. So stupid to see once Wendy ate that crow, what happened. They played you to do the hex yourself. What? Baby, cocaine. I don't speak cocaine. I don't know what this means. We need subtitles when cocaine is speaking. I speak a little Spanish. I speak a little English. I don't speak cocaine. So right now, I'm is lost, right? Cool. Not cool. Cokie B, the nerve. Please don't sniff coke with that baby. Number 4 or 5. Word to Carlos. Who's Carlos? Santana? I am lost. Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister. Now we beefing with newborns. The baby just turned 1. Blossom just blossomed into a 1-year-old. What the fuck you got going on, girl? Blossom can't even speak yet, and she got beef. She never said nothing about you because she can't. I never heard Blossom say nothing about you because she can't. All right, cool. We don't give a fuck. All right, keep going. Barney Dangerous, Bodega Barney, what up? Your sister can get that chest caved in if you pregnant with another monkey or roach, right? I'm just saying, for entertainment. This is where we lose all respect for the girl. I like a lot of Nicki songs, right? But the person, dispose of her. Why y'all can't detach the monster from the art? The girl is talking about somebody who never said nothing about her because they can't. She is a bully. Why would you pop shit and then hand the mic for me to pop shit back and you know I can only say mama? That's an unfair advantage. You're an animal and you're a bully and I don't like bullies. All right, cool. Keep going. Lucien, Elliot, Rico Nation, I promise you, tell that dizzy hoe to stand down. I promise you. Mind you, she's beefing with everybody now. We got 2 babies, a record label, Jay-Z, Elliot Wilson, a blogger. It just is not going to be coherent. Okay? Where the roach spray? I'ma spray it in that bitch disease riddled mouth. Bunch of different cum stains on the new roach. Ouch! For entertainment purposes only. 3/27/26. That's the next album that's coming out in 6 months. But she want to tell y'all now because she can't take all the attention that Cardi is getting. Cool, right? At this point, people are starting to go, you know what? I was a Bob. This is too much. I'm glad they're seeing the light, right? Not everybody, some people. She's posting her stats. She's doing okay. She's talking to her fans. Let's see what fan that resonates with her. She's doing exactly what Nicki wants her to do. She's confirming a lot of the defamatory claims that was placed by certain people whom she is now in bed with. Claims that have, okay, I don't care. Now she keeps on going over to Jay-Z land. Jay-Z, take off that fucking lace front. Mind you, I am a Jay-Z fan. But I am not going to defend these people for everything. I don't know them. I love you. I don't know you. The casino in Times Square, what was that doing for our community? But y'all gave Nas one. But maybe it was a better location. I don't know. That boy kind of looks like you, but then he kind of looks like Kid Cudi too. I don't know. But no. These people, these are not. They serve a different God. They was just at the table with a Trump daughter. I don't know why they would do it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Y'all said y'all hate Trump. Why was y'all at a fundraiser with the baby Trump at the table? You see how easy that is? I didn't like it. But I don't know what these people be on. Still love you, right? Cool. She bringing up Jay-Z. I don't like it. That is not a lace front. That's his hair. Leave him alone. Bonnie and Bailey. She's going to go all over the place, and it's not going to make sense. She's reposting documents about Desiree versus her daughter. And you know what? People be so delusional that the shit in their house has a bigger stench. You talk about Desiree and her daughter. They now get along. There's a call from inside the house. You live with a rapist. You defend rapists. Your brother was a rapist. You paid for his trial. He was on trial for raping his own stepdaughter. You're going to tell the judge it don't sound like him. All the evidence pointed to rape. You said it didn't sound like him. You are Sister Soldier and Justice Mustis. But Mary, I said on Twitter, you can't choose your brother. But you could damn sure choose your husband. And you chose a rapist twice. But now, Rock Nation, freedom fighter. Desiree's a bad mom. Oh, these people and their injustices. You will crumble. Ain't nothing in the world worse than rape. And you chose them people twice. But moving along. You posting documents of Desiree, Rico Nation, you will crumble. Don't know how we got here. Is Culture and Blossom on Rock Nation? I don't understand how in the same breath you calling Culture the baby and Blossom the babyer to a fight, and in the same breath, are they on Rock Nation? Why is your brain so scattered? You on coke. All right. Fuck the vulture B-Day. Like, what? What the baby? It's not. It's Papa Bear birthday. What? Okay. She posts Jay-Z in a pink wig. Real mature. Then she goes on a more of a rant. Barney B had the whole label fly out to Cali to beg me to do a joint tour and album with her. I don't want to have to drop that recorded call. That's why all the sabotage on my tour. Drop the receipts, dumb bitch. You costing them millions with your $4 album and $5 coupon. Okay? All right. Cardi did have... Being unbiased is mad fun because I could get the jokes on both sides and have a little cackle and then go back to dragging both of the bitches. Cardi did have a $5 coupon in the stores and they said the album was... They said the album was already $5 to begin with, so the album was free. All right. I can laugh at both sides. I don't have a dog in the fight because I am an adult. Okay? All right. A big one. Let's see what else she got going on. Retweeting her accolades because she is very insecure and she feels threatened by other people's success and looks. She's an old, miserable, coked out bitch. And as amazing as she is at rap, that legacy is going to be overshadowed by these coke rants and her ego and her jealousy. It is not that deep, okay? But you a hater. All right. She's posting all these accolades. Oh, wow. And we're not going to remember them because you call little black children roaches. Okay. So still posting, reposting, right? Sick bitch. Right? Shrub face ass. Mad funny. It's funny. Because coke make you funny too. So I'm not going to be all strict. I just didn't like you talk about the kids. But that coke be making you funnier than you usually are. Trump says, see, now she going back to the baby. Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to the litter. Boo. Boo. Even I, as a child disser, wouldn't go that low. You said what you had to say. Move, pivot. No, you picking on somebody who could only speak 100 English words. She's in the fucking first grade. Anyway, dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to the litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four you bald black monkeys put. I never even seen that one. And you telling me because she made Monster that this is okay? You know how sick her fans are? Her fans are saying people talked about Jada Waiter's son, Cardi's son, brought up a whole bunch of sons. And then when Nicki does it's a problem. It was a problem every single instance. You guys are just mentally ill and would just be better off not alive. because there's no contribution to your soul on earth kind of thing. So like you guys need to start dropping now. Okay. And that's what people have been saying on the internet. It would be funny if they pulled a Romeo and Juliet and when they got older got married. But it's just, right now, it's just really, really, like when they have the roast, the white people have roasts, and it's like celebrities, and they come and they say these horrible things. But the art of joking is supposed to make a sensitive topic funny, and you have the ability and the intellect to make something very risque a good joke. You're not even skilled. You're saying that's why your kid's ugly and monkey and they're gonna die. Like there's no art to it. You're so filled with hate and rage that you don't even have an art style to dissing the children. You just being dark. And that is where you lost me. You never had me, but that is where you have me stumped, right? Cool. I'ma kick your gums back into formation. Now she's back into Jay-Z, and I just don't get it. Camel and Rat, we are not fazed by, and mind you, Jay-Z has never spoken one English language word. She is running off fumes and hate, and guess what? I would like to sew up the puzzle. She is obsessed with Jay-Z. Poor K. She is very saddened by the loss of her friendship with Beyonce. All of this is about Beyonce. All of this is about Beyonce. She wants to say Beyonce, but she can't say Beyonce. So this is projection and misguided hate. Because imagine being best friends with Beyonce and then just lights out. You can't even get a text message back. You want to say Beyonce, bitch. But that fan power and that artistry power and that behind the scenes backing, it's too heavy for your mata. You can't handle that. You think because you got seven gay boys and 103 mentally ill people that's ready to die for you, you can match the Beehive? Bitch, you can't. Oh, you can't. Because that star power is on another level. So keep on arguing with Jay-Z. And you really sad because Beyonce's not your friend no more. And guess what? Look at you. Look at you. Hang it up. Flat screen. You fell from grace a long time ago. How will I call you out to have dinner with me and your husband's a rapist? How? You make bad choices. Everybody can't come along. Now, let's finish the rant. You calling the kids monkey and roaches and Mexicans and all kinds of things. You writing a letter to his illegitimate, maybe, not maybe, I don't know if that's his kid, Ramir. Dear Ramir, I'm sorry that Camel framed you by putting things in your car allegedly. I'm sorry he wanted you in prison the way he wants all his enemies. He's weak, ugly too, but I guess when you have money invested in the private prison system, welp, I don't know. This is all alleged. Then she says Kathy White, right? I wish I didn't press that because it's going to send me all the way. Okay, cool. Kathy White is a girl alleged to have had an affair with Jay-Z, right? Some even say that's Becky with the good hair. Kathy White dead. Gone. Not much said around it either. Very spooky situation. Do I know what happened? No. Do I want to know? Nope. Keep me out of it. But Nikki says the name with no context around it to make you start thinking when these people have enemies, they disappear, right? She's playing the dangerous game. Jay-Z versus a crackhead. Who you think is going to win? Go ahead. Leave people alone. You testing the waters, but that's that Coke talking. Coke makes you fearless. There's a lot of fearless behavior in this. And I know when you came down from that high, you went in a corner and bit your nails and said, oh, what have I done? It's too late. Chungli and Sheen already spoke. That's you. That's your alter ego. When you be on that Coke, you turn into Chungli and Sheen. It's a mouthful. I'll get it down. Chungli Sheen. Too late. Bite your nails off in the corner. Right? Cool. So she wants to bring up Kathy White. No context. Trying to be mysterious. Now she got Marge Simpson, Barney B pregnant, Jay-Z with a lace front. Oh, hell no. Don't play with my father like that, bitch. You will pay for your crimes. Barney B said she wishes she was dead even after beginning her litter of monkeys. Yikes. Vulture is bad for y'all. You keep going talk about. Now, what's this? Now, confusion. Me in it. Me in confusion. Aaliyah? Bitch, don't you dare talk about baby girl. I'll come see you myself. I'll come take a $30 Frontier flight to your ass. Now you getting on my fucking nerves. You know I am a Frontier pass holder. Sometimes I fly the plane. They know me over there. Don't make me. Aaliyah R. Kelly. That Coke look fun as hell. I'm telling you, right? Keep baby girl name out your mouth. Coke Barbie. She won't stop. Corny jokes keep going. What does Jay-Z have to do with your beef with Cardi? She is on Atlantic. What's up with you? What's up with you? The Coke told you to do it? Coke Zero? All right, cool. It's just like, why are you doing a mashup of beefs? This is a beef mashup. Like, I'm confused. You got to hit your target hard and go. They pulling in all these opponents. It don't make sense. Not my fighting style, but whatever. All right. Now she mad at Vlad. Vlad, let me explain. Vlad went on Twitter looking for attention, right? And said, Cardi, as someone who interviewed you recently, nothing to do with nothing. Didn't a Jewish holiday just pass by? Didn't a dreidel situation happen with Lahana the Vasha? Speaking of, y'all girl is Jewish now. And the Barbs got upset last week, but I got a bad memory, so I forgot. She had posted something about Rosh Hashanah. Don't ask me why I know about Rosh Hashanah. There's a bitch named Miss Greenberg that was my third grade teacher that hated me. Hated me. She was a very big, nasty Jew lady. And she hated me down. And, it was probably my fault. The problem was me and my brother went to the same school, and he was 2 years above me. So they would have him, and he's a little bookworm. And then I would come 2 years after, and they would be like, "You're nothing like him. You're nothing." I'm like, "Yeah, because I could do this." I was always, a little Yom Kippur, okay? Hanukkah, make the spit hit the mic. I know all about it. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I know you every day. Because Miss Greenberg wanted to inflict her culture on us instead of teaching us about ours. You know how the Jews do. She ain't teaching us nothing about Kwanzaa, a class full of little black kids, but I had to know about Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah, and Hanukkah. Girl, I don't need to know. I don't care. But anyway, Nikki over there celebrating Jewish holidays behind y'all back, and y'all gonna see the tweet. She talked about it on Twitter too. So what? You stand with Israel? You don't care what they did to Gaza? Y'all got bigger problems to worry about her, and stop just thinking about the music. She's a bad person, and she supports. Anyway, baby. That's y'all Nikki, though. She said for Vlad, it stands for very little albino dick. Now, Vlad went on Twitter wanting to be Black History adjacent. At Cardi, as somebody who interviewed you recently. Don't be screaming in the phone while you're pregnant. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Drake Sr. Y'all need to stop letting these non-blacks into black culture. Because they don't ever cover their news and exploit their own. They go and get their journalism degrees to come and exploit us. Come with a smile like they want to. Oh, I'm so fascinated with your culture. Now tell me when you killed that boy, the night of the murder, where were you? That's all he did. He came into our culture to help the feds. He's not fascinated with black culture. He's wearing one face and doing a whole nother thing. All he do is put people in jail. Anyway, I don't have time. That was weird shit. She talking about celebrating Rosh Hashanah. That's your man's. But that's your man's. And what can you expect from somebody who married a rapist? Come on now. Everything you say, I'm going to say she married a rapist. Celebrating Jewish holidays and then talking about God and Jesus and then wishes evil on people. That is a demon. Shout out to you, Mimi. That is a demon. Harvey, your time. Talking about Jews. Harvey, your time is up. Dreadlock Rasta beside you. Yours is up too. Okay. She now is going to start beef with TMZ. Girl, how you take up my whole show? The legend that you think you are, but we just love a Coke rant, right? I had so many other topics. Let's. Oh my God. I got to get to Santana. All right. Let's wrap this up, right? So now she mad at TMZ, right? Because TMZ was trying to be funny. TMZ had sent her a message like, hey, Nikki, why don't you, since you on Coke and you don't know what you're doing, right? Let's make it fun. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? Why don't you come with? And she said, basically, suck my dick. Y'all trying to be funny, right? So now she beefing with TMZ, right? Now she mad at Charlamagne too. Charlamagne, because Charlamagne went on the Breakfast Club yesterday, right? And gave his rendition of what's going on, said the kid stuff is ugly. So she said, Charlamagne, did you put that bleaching cream on your dick? At POTUS. Wait. And that's why we don't know what side you on. What you Jewish and you calling on Trump for what? Bitch, y'all like Nikki? This is crazy to me. Anyway, POTUS locked them up. Locked them all up. Imagine if you called yourself Trump the God. Oh, bitch. Locking up boring Lauren and Jess with the testicles. Very nasty people. She talking like Trump. Very bad. Many, many bad. Queens niggas run these niggas. She's talking about Envy because he's from Queens. And then she drops the date for her album. Billboard, you're fired too. She's beefing with Billboard. So we got a 6-year-old, a 1-year-old, Rock Nation, Jay-Z, TMZ, The Breakfast Club, Billboard Awards. Woo! That dealer is making money. Because, I'm a little bit curious about this cocaine. It looks really fun. No, I'm not. Barbs, them albums better be moving up before I start cussing y'all out too. Begging for purchases. Girl, go to hell. Let's wrap this up because what I really want to get to. Yeah, okay. It's wearing off. She sent a butthole and Chucky with a middle finger to TMZ, right? Real classy. I love immature shit, right? Anything else important? Barb's, the reason they all did that to my husband is because he snatched the phone from him. Who cares? The same husband, 2 weeks ago, y'all had a public fight in y'all Beverly Hills mansion, right? And neighbors saw y'all fighting. You throwing his clothes out the window. Y'all must have had one of them cocaine fights because outside of making you funny, cocaine also makes you fuck. I don't know how because niggas' dicks go limp, I hear. And it makes you beat each other's ass. So maybe y'all allegedly for entertainment purposes out of your book, maybe y'all was high on coke, had a fight, you kicked him out because he can't pay no bills in the house because he don't got no job and he's a rapist. Nobody hires rapists. So you got to put him on payroll to make it look like he has some kind of worth, but he doesn't. So his checks say Nicki Minaj Incorporated. So your nigga works for you. So he can really never get too fly with you because you the one that signs his check. So we need to keep you alive unless he has a life insurance policy on you. Don't want to get you to start thinking, but I would. But anyway, y'all was fighting. He threw his clothes out the window. The neighbors called the police. We ain't hear from you for 2 weeks. You let it die down. The girl album came out. You got so jealous about everybody talking about it that you came out of retirement. Now it's my husband again when he was just homeless because you got mad. Anytime you mad, he homeless. Yeah, back to you, Tim, over at the station. Paying people to spread false news, blah, blah, blah. You're boring me, Nikki. Democrats, take them down. Girl, you can't even vote. You from Trinidad. Woo! Girl, bitch. We will boycott everything, blah, 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 blah. I'm just getting so bored over here, Nikki. The coke is really wearing off. Oh, this is where it gets fun. Billionaires obsessed with my husband for years. Mad their chest looks like shriveled up ramen in a cup. Been in the pantry for years. No matter how much Taebo, they look like a prune, right? Then Nikki gonna come and say, what's up with her and Chucky? Once I saw the camel copying me and Zoo poses, I was like, Now, yesterday's part of the Coke rants, Nikki took to her cult to tell them she aged herself with the Tybo reference. Y'all are retarded. Woo! That Jay-Z and Beyonce be stealing her and Rapo's poses. So you know, Beyonce has this fan page that really isn't a fan page because it be having pictures of Beyonce don't even have. Beyonce be looking at the page like, how you get this picture? I don't have it. Beyonce, because it's you. Bay Legion is Beyonce's burner page. You can't tell me nothing. Bay Legion never posted anything but Beyonce pictures until yesterday. They said, hold my champagne. And they started getting in Nicki's ass because enough was enough. We stealing your poses. So steal this pose with a Grammy. Oh, you don't have one. You can't do that one. Steal this pose at a park. Oh, you can't do that one either. You are in love with a registered sex. So what poses we stole, bitch? Because y'all can't even go where we go, right? So that's just, you gotta forgive the cocaine because that is Chungli Sheen. That is not Nicki. It's Sheen. It's complicated, right? So she went on here. Jay-Z got mad that I wouldn't give him a beat. Jay-Z's jealous of Nas. I was sued for hundreds of thousands over a song I did with Nas. I ain't never seen the light of day. Casino. Your number was called. Let's get to the sabotage. Let me show y'all pictures. This one, they stole that one. Oh, baby. I don't see it. Maybe because maybe it's me. Maybe I love Jay-Z so much that I'm blinded, right? No. What else we got? When me and Nas did the shoot with the old school cars, guess who's seen us taking pics in the hood in old school cars? What are you, huh? Girl. Don't piss me off. Mona Scott, your time is up, goofy bitch. What? I can't keep. What did Mona Scott do? Nikki, let me round this off and let me get to a more entertaining beef. Let me see the last things you said. This was real tacky. A fan started posting pictures of Culture and her teeth. That's not even the last teeth she's going to have. She won't even know those teeth in 5 years. But as an adult, making fun of a kid, go off, right? Nikki sees it and jumps in with her cult-like fans. The fan, which is probably a 73-year-old naked gay man in Switzerland, posts a picture of gummy gums with teeth and said, Culture, come get your chain. Nikki puts, come get your chain. Real mature. Okay, Barbs, peace and love. Now she's going to talk about God. You've been such a light in my life. God bless you. You know me and God knows me. And Papa Bear, y'all are going to hell. Everybody but Papa Bear, because he's just a kid, right? I wanted to talk about him. I can't. He's a kid. Give me a week. When he's 4 in a week, he's go, right? You do it. Now let's get into some real beef. Not even. Let's get into Cardi realizing, right? And Cardi's no better, but she played a smarter game. In the end, they were going child for child, disability for disability, right? And the person that stops first looks more mature, but the damage is done. But I got the psychology in the game. So guess what, little English second language girl? You played a smarter game because you pulled back. A little late, but you did. So let me give you the timeline of Cardi's rebuttals and how she, Jesus Christ. Girl, on your son's birthday, go to Chuck E. Cheese, can't, right? Then she showed the picture of what really happened that night. Cardi is more active than Nicki. Nicki is safe in the corner hiding. It wouldn't have been a good fight. I don't think neither one of them could fight, but Cardi would have whooped that ass because I don't think Nicki could throw a punch, right? Cardi says, like, damn, how you pressed over an album, you ain't got a hit in or mention, but bitch feelings hurt because I ain't paying her no attention. You haven't even cut your kid's fucking cake. My God, it's 6 o'clock in LA. You must have took the first line of the day. And the first line is being generous. I think she was on her 5th. Let me tell you something. Let this be the last time you mention my kids before I spill your tea while you talk about ABCs. Oh, we got to the tea. It's coming right up. Wait, bring that ass here. You talk about my father. Your father never even been to a jail in his life. Okay, that's a good thing, right? Oh, wait, my father. Okay. Woo. Okay, my father never been to a jail in his life. Go get a detective and then tell them to run them records. Don't put them dirty ass allegations from your bloodline on mine. Your daddy was a crackhead. Damn. Makes sense. And your brother was raping his stuff. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is where it got real ugly. And I wish I would have knew what the next word is. I would have said trigger warning. Trigger warning the whole fucking show because these bitches got nasty the whole time. Right? You got medical records on me, post them, bitch. You gonna leave me the fuck alone today. And it just gets uglier, right? Bitch, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful, correct. And you know that. Your hate is so deep and dark and nasty because your son is nonverbal because you fucked them up with them drugs. So you jealous of everybody with kids and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking. Hey, to me, Nicki opened the door for kid disrespect. Right here, I would still be at this level. Cardi ain't do nothing wrong yet. It's just really tacky, and altogether, y'all are losers for this, right? But I'm going to enjoy the mess because I ain't in it. Papa Bear, I'm sorry you can't speak. Banging spoons together because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday. She's such an obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm sorry. This is a lot, y'all. Drop the Addy right now and don't go tagging the feds. Hey, Cardi. Drop the Addy to do what? You always pregnant. This is why I said it. This is why I don't be pregnant. Never know when you got to fight a crackhead. Now you got to go send Hennessy and it's not going to feel as good. Stop being pregnant so you can fight. Every time something come up, you pregnant. Always pregnant. You're annoying me now. All right. Because it's not going to stop until y'all fight. But when y'all going to get to fight, right? Anyway. Bitch, you been having cum stains in your... Ooh, this trigger warning. This is a little too much. I don't even want to read it. But guess what? It's on the internet. All right. I don't like it. Bitch, you been having cum stains in your mouth since you was a minor because, trigger warning, your daddy used to molest you. You couldn't say it more. Y'all are rappers. Rap is poetry on a beat. You couldn't be more artistic about this. This is nasty. Tell the world that's why you wake up so fucking miserable because you hurt. Ooh, child. And why the fuck you keep on bringing up not Rock Nation? I'm not signed to them, you delusional, paranoid, coke sniffing bitch. Now... I'm uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable too. And I'm here. Uncomfortable. But you talked about my kids. Bad. You said fuck vulture. What? Bitch, fuck that slow ass son. Oh my God. That came out your... You was wishing so much negativity on me while you was pregnant. Look at your karma. Oops. Look at what your rotten pussy produced. Now he's 5-year-old tippy-toeing around the house. Can't spell. You lying funky feet, bitch. Nobody called the cops on you. I don't want to do this. Bitch, you want to talk about $4.99. You sold both your albums for $5. Okay, well, you did it too. You know the game. But stop talking all this. Where you at? You said you was going to cave my sister chest in. We checking our DMs. No address was sent. Drop the address, ho. Okay. Am I the drama? Here you go, starting again. Early, you sick, pathetic loser, demonic, insane bitch. I said it back in 2018 and nobody believed me that you've been talking about my child since I was pregnant. You've been jealous of my child. I have never mentioned or talked about your fucking kid. Oh, God, the kid talk. I'm going to have to scroll over. Okay, let's round it off. This was what she said was going to be her last message to Nicki. Dear Onika Tanya Mirage, this is my last time responding on Twitter. I gotta see you, but I'm gonna tell you your truth first. You said out of your own mouth that the little girl in you hasn't forgiven your mother yet, and that's because your mom used to let stay silent and let your dad blank. And he was on a crack pipe. I am not a Nicki fan or anybody's fan, so I don't know where she got this information from. I don't know if this was in a deep cut edit interview from back in the day. She's just saying it like it's facts. I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not going to help you. You need to go to therapy. I'm going to let you know this today. Your husband's not going to stop you because he lets you do drugs so he can max out your cards. Ouch. You think I didn't know? Them Queens niggas be talking. The same Queens niggas you be letting in your house. I lost my line. Every time you kick them out, be coming and spilling tea in the hood. But I'm going to be the realest person to ever tell you, you need to get help. You need to heal that trauma. You always coming at people every time you see them happy. Because you got so much trauma and pain. Your fans are going to gas you up while you literally lose your goddamn mind. You don't have no friends, no family, just that man in the house that lets you do drugs once again so he could buy chains for the hood. I'm not throwing away my career. After you already said all that shit. Endorsements, going back and forth with you. I will see you when I see you. Now, Cardi, you the same level. Y'all talked about the kids, the damage is done. Just somebody on your PR team told you to retreat quicker. I didn't fall for the holier than thou last minute retreat, but it was good publicity. It was good damage control, but the damage been done. Now, oh, how can I do this quickly? So while they was over there arguing back and forth, this was the wrong top. JT was looking for a moment and nobody paid her dust. So what she had to do was take an argument from her text messages and bring it to the timeline. Let's go over to Instagram. I put in belt to ass. Now, yesterday, everybody was making fun of JT, inserting herself in the beef, and it was really embarrassing because somebody wrote Nikki and said, JT is over there fighting in your honor, and y'all don't look like friends. Say something. Nikki said, I ain't saying shit. Oh, dear. So the lapdog that everybody was calling JT really is simply a lapdog because Nikki had an opportunity to defend JT defending her, but Nikki don't like nobody. So she said, I ain't saying shit, right? So Santana and JT are having a private argument in a text message. JT brings the argument over to Twitter, which is lame. Y'all know I do not like Santana. I told y'all why. I met the girl at a friend's house on Christmas. The girl was rude. We had a couple words back and forth. I don't do sweaty big bitches. And, I don't care for the girl, right? But let me tell you something. Santana won. Effortlessly won. This is a summary of Santana's live. So JT had a live and Santana had a live. Oh, Santana had a packed house. He had about 5 times the viewers. And this is how it went. This is a summary. This isn't the whole thing. Oh, a gay man gonna read you the filth, okay?
Internet boost you up that I was rapping Magnet towards you, dumbass hoe. Bitch, when Magnet came out, and that's another thing that I think people don't even realize. Cardi B is somebody aside from her music that I consider a friend. Bitch, y'all been seeing how long I've been hanging around Cardi. Bitch, I done been to a party since 2020 fucking two. Me and Cardi B talk on the phone, FaceTime, text. When she was pregnant, I seen her belly when she was pregnant with um I think that was Wave at the time. Bitch, I done seen her stomach before the fucking world. Me and Cardi sit on the phone and talk and vent and go over real shit. That's my Libra twin. That's why we always show each other love. So, bitch, the same way I listen to City Cinderella, where you whacked Cardi B and you whacked my best friend, bitch, and I was still supporting the album and still playing it. That's the same shit with Cardi album. That's the same shit with any female rapper. Any bitch that sit in my live and watch me know I sit and support everybody fucking music. Out of respect for you, out of respect for you, I never rapped the diss part that was to you. I have my own personal life. So when I said, I know these hoes is mad, it's time for hoes to gag, I'm putting a belt to ass, that's a reference to my life because I was about to drop my album Hot Sauce Hoe. Who listening to this bullshit anyways? You. Now, bitch, bounce. That was in reference to me. If a bitch want to smoke with me, then we can link whenever. Until then, I'm in my bed, just run my feet together, and I got in the bed with my nigga. That's in reference to my life. It was never to shade or hit you. But bitch, what you do with your miserable, short, scrunch body ass, you sit up in that miserable, in that penthouse, half naked, cooking them nasty ass motherfucking meals and playing with slushies, bitch. You sit your ass on the internet all day and let them boost you up to say that that was a motherfucking JT whack. No, it wasn't, bitch. I don't even care about you, girl. I don't think about you like that, mama. So, what the fuck was you talking about, bitch, in the first motherfucking place? Every time you bring your ass to the internet and start with me, you bring your ass to the internet and start with me. Bitch, you need to go be whack. You need to go be whacking Nicki Minaj. Who played in your face, cracked and scrambled the egg on top of your motherfucking head. But you know what? You know what you're not telling the people? Your label was just calling around, scrambling around, trying to recruit people to be on your motherfucking side with this Cardi B beef, and nobody didn't want to. Cardi B dropped 919. Bitch, you should have been on the internet 919. Oh, you waited for Nicki Minaj to say something.
And
You
did.
waited for Nicki to say something so the barbs could be on your side. Now Nicki Minaj just told the people, hey, zip it. It's a blackout. Short stomach. It's a blackout. Stop playing games on this motherfucking internet. You've been doing this shit for a long ass motherfucking time, JT. You always get your ass on here and try to play victim like somebody against you. Bitch, nobody not against you, ho. Nobody don't care. Everybody out here living their life and thriving. Bitch, your wire just hit my account on my account right now today. If I don't want to get on TikTok and battle, I just got a wire this morning. Nobody not stunning you, ho. But you always, I don't know why you think I'm the weakling. I don't know. I'm not the bitch to pick on, bitch. You should have been whacking Cardi the same day the album came out. No, bitch, you waited for Nicki Minaj to try to jump on Nicki Minaj being whacking. And now guess what? Nicki Minaj ignoring you and Cardi. You looked so dumb when they reported that shit on the Breakfast Club,
And did.
stupid.
And did.
A fucking fool, ho. A fucking fool. Mind you, I violated this bitch this morning and the voice notes. Bitch, that's why she keep uploading them cropped ass screenshots. And I felt like, regardless of JT being a fake ass bitch, me and her was friends. So the stuff, a lot of the stuff that I said, I did not want to say that to the world and to the public. But bitch, you coming on here talking about, oh, I got worse. Bitch, you coming on here with lies from a nigga who got my name tattooed on him. Fish fillet.
Ooh.
And that's from your peers. That's from bitches that know you in Miami. You keep talking about stank, funk bops, musky, pussy light up a room. That come from your peers. That come from people that hang around you, babe. What the fuck is you talking about, bitch? Like, oh, I'm so tired of this bitch. Like, every time, even when you and Caresha argued the first time, you brought me in it. I stayed out of it, and that y'all went back and forth. You brought me in that shit. You always fucking doing it. It's always you picking on Tana. Now put that shit with the hoes that you really don't like. Whole time you ain't like Cardi. Whole time you was scared to unfollow her. Unfollow the girl. You don't fuck with her. You don't like Cardi. You don't like Nicki. You don't like Glorilla. You don't like Doechii, and she carries your
Why
motherfucking
you don't
career
like
last year.
Doechii? You
You
hating
don't like
bitch?
nobody around you, bitch.
Nicki
All
Jr.?
because the number one person in your life that you love don't like you, hoe. Factual. Bitch, you keep bringing up Niggas, my niggas, and my niggas, bitch. Only time we see your nigga smile is when he doing an interview and you not there. Bitch, when I was at your birthday party, when he came to motherfucking when Kenya first got out of prison, at your album release parties, at Wireless, whatever festival that was. Bitch, you been running around with this narrative for too motherfucking long. Even when you play with my motherfucking best friend, trying to make people motherfucking think Caresha turn her back on you. How? Since when? Even when she started dating her nigga, no, bitch, you thought you was hot shit because you had started dating a motherfucking rock star. Bitch, and he playing your motherfucking face all the motherfucking time, soft ass hoe. Bitch, use you for aesthetic. Rock star takes dingy, dirty bitch out the projects.
Help!
But you got your ass on here acting like somebody turned against you or somebody was working against you. And then you and your label use that for your fucking rollout, bitch. City Cinderella was pushed off of Caresha hate. Nobody don't fucking hate you, girl. Nobody don't got no problem with you.
Pay for this
Bitches out here
pussy.
striving and thriving, getting money. Out of respect for you, we always fucking spared you. Bitch, that was never the case, bitch. You thought you was bigger than the program. Bitch, Caresha was still doing the City Girl Shuffle with you, put you on Act Bad. Y'all was still performing, still doing every motherfucking thing. Still doing everything together. You had a rich, raw ass rock star. She had a billionaire nigga. What was the problem? Bitch, it was always you. You was the motherfucking problem. Snake ass hoe.
Ooh.
Let Nikki come and played all in your motherfucking face, bitch, and broke up your motherfucking group. Bitch, that's what you wanted, bitch. Bitches had to find out
This
about
part is
motherfucking
mad whack.
super freaky girl on the internet. Bitch, how you gonna group with a hoe and don't tell her that you got a Nicki Minaj feature?
That was whack.
The first time you was arguing with Cardi B, bitch, Nikki texts Caresha. You and Santana not gonna say nothing? No. They arguing about you. Nobody not getting in that lap dog, roof, bark like that mangy ass mutt that you sit at home with, lonely bitch.
Ooh, he talked about her dog. That dog is ugly.
Stop playing games on this internet, hoe. I'm sick of you. Funny shaped ass bitch, funny. Can't wear two pieces that always look like a bodysuit, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? A flop bitch flop wear Chanel flip flops. She woke up texting. You woke up texting me today. Bitch, how dare you get on the
That
internet and
dog is
say
ugly.
my album bullshit? Bitch, City Cinderella had no replay value at all. City Cinderella had no replay value, bitch. And you know that. Album was trash. Garbage. How dare you? Whack ass motherfucking album. How and I was such a solid bitch. Still, some anybody that watch me, y'all know damn well. Bitch, I play JT on my streams, all that, rap that shit in the club, never been no hating ass bitch. If a bitch gotta hit, a bitch gotta hit. That even go with other people I don't fucking like or don't care for me.
Tell me
I
about it.
play everybody music on my fucking stream, bro. Everybody. That album was trash. And City Cinderella was a city girl idea. Thief. That wasn't for you. That was for the group, huh?
That wasn't for you.
Bitch, when it comes to Cinderellas, we knew which one was Cinderella, and we knew which one was the evil, ugly stepsister. Fuck you, time out, hoe. I did call you ugly. Did I lie? Did I fucking lie? Nicki Minaj, Junior Cheeseburger. You a
Ah!
miserable asshole. You always been a miserable ass, jealous ass, fake ass bitch. You always been weird and motherfucking jealous. Jealous of every bitch around you. And let's be motherfucking clear. You jealous of my best friend first. Oh, you ain't gonna never be that, babe. And that's who your issue be with JT. Your issue don't be with me. The last time you and that girl got arguing and I stayed the fuck out of it, you brought my name up then. Bitch, what's the issue with who it's for? Because that shit don't be for me, out. Every motherfucking time, bitch. I don't know what problem you got with her when that was the most genuine bitch in your motherfucking corner. How you motherfucking know that since I was kids, bitch? How dare you? How fucking dare
I love when
you?
people say, "How
How
dare you?"
dare
How
you?
dare you? I love it.
Get your ass out here and try to kick it, bitch. Please, please. Bitch, we shouldn't be into nothing. JT, look at our text messages. The last text messages is you telling me how much you love my song, bitch. That's you. That's you. Scroll up. It's you. It's you. It's you, bitch. It's you. I love bounce. Who listening to that bullshit anyways? JT? Bitch, you dumbass hoe. You already did how. I'm gonna tell you this, bitch. Whatever you gotta say, you might as well stay here. Cause you get on that timeline today, I'm not gonna play with you, bitch. You ain't gotta press play. All you gotta do is click show more. So I'm telling you right now, your best bet is to keep that shit right here in these text messages, bitch, or I'm gonna end your ugly ass today. Not playing with you out. This is before she got on the timeline. I feel like that was somebody that was once a friend. I shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't be doing this. And that's the girl at the end of the day. I don't even be liking to have to take it there. You text my phone on bullshit, so I violated you in my motherfucking text messages. Why did you come to the timeline with this shit? What song is coming out on Friday? They was gonna tune in. JT, I didn't do shit to you. The thing is, Cardi B is my real life homegirl. I've been friends with Cardi since 2022, soft ass hoe. Ever since you got on the phone and squad shit with her. Fake golden ass bitch. You got on the phone and it's supposed to clear it up everything. Fake goon. Well, you was still there outside, but you're not no stand ass bitch. I don't get down like that. That's really my homegirl. Really be on the phone with Shorty bitch. So me supporting her album the same way I supported yours, that you whacked her on, has nothing to do with you. I didn't even rap her this part, babe. So let's get to the bottom of it. You just don't like Santana. And that's cool. I've been seeing what type of bitch you was. So bitch, I don't be fucking with you neither. You don't like nobody around you, babe.
Nikki Jr.
Nobody around you. All because the number one person you like don't like you. Jackass,
Oop.
pussy ass bitch, can't have a baby ass bitch, ugly ass bitch, short my body shake ass bitch, can't walk a wrong way ass bitch, can't wear two pieces like you out on the bodysuit ass bitch, ugly ass bitch, keep getting face fillers ass bitch, keep needing surgery, try to redo your titties cause bitch, your titties still touch your knees ass bitch. Oh, I don't be motherfucking studying you weird ass hoe. Weird, you weird, you shake weird, you look weird, your hair look weird, you dress weird, ugly funny face ass bitch. Overdosing on Benadryls because my nigga don't like me ass bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got health problems. Push out a baby, bitch. You got a lot of nerve talking about somebody album bullshit, JT. When your album was the most bullshit that anybody ever heard, you can't even replay that bitch. It's 2025. We do not play City Cinderella no more.
Mm.
I do apologize.
I do apologize.
Show dumb ass. Bitch, you sat in the studio during walk out behind my back, went and get on the remix. You remember that? Weird ass bitch. You sat in the studio drunk while I made walk, but behind my back, you the one went and get on the remix. Fake ass bitch. You ain't never been no friend hoe. I don't think about you, delusional ass girl. You is a fake, weird, miserable ass bitch that pick and choose 2 months out of here when you want to be my friend. Bitch, when it was just I love you was a happy birthdays. When it was just you congratulating my mother and my motherfucking text messages. Bitch, if you scroll up in these text messages, this don't look like people that's not friends. But as of today, bitch, I will never consider you a friend. You ain't gotta consider me one, bitch, and stop texting me. Bitch. We don't ever gotta speak again, JC. You know I don't give a fuck. When I walk in rooms, when they call my phone, I don't need a plus one. Bitch, they call for Saucy Santana. Bitch, when they call my phone, hey, we want to book Saucy Santana. Hey, we need Saucy Santana. Bitch, they don't ask about you. Bitch, I don't need a plus one. Bitch, I don't need a plus two. Bitch, I get through the door on my own too. Somehow I'll be on TikTok for Galaxies of Cowboys. Bitch, you be on Snapchat. That's what they pay influencers to upload on Snapchat. And the more snaps you make, the more money they send you. On and making slushes with your non-cooking ass. Go be a wife hoe. Oh wait, you don't have a ring. Bitch, when you was crying in my beds outside of Walgreens, bitch.
All right,
And I had to take up the
Santana.
phone and take up for you. Y'all nigga think that you a black cockroach. Eat glass hoe. Burn. Bitch, you let
Maybe it was in my best interest to pull back the beef with saying, I ain't scared of that big sweaty bitch. So anyway, a lot of points was made. She was talking cash money shit on Twitter that day about Glorilla, telling Glorilla to get her bars up. Now, Glorilla is the biggest right now. No one checks for JT's bars. Making a song with Nicki Minaj behind your band members' back and letting them find out on the internet with regular people, that's lame. He said a lot of things that stood out and that can't be fake. So Santana won that beef. Unfortunately, as sweaty as he is and as much as I don't like him, that was a very enjoyable read. I usually don't play videos that long, but it was just getting better and better. And shout out to them roars. Them roars made my fucking week. So that was, and what I do respect out the situation, I know for a fact that this argument started on a text message because she showed the text and he never brought it to Twitter. She needed someone to argue with because both Nicki and Cardi was ignoring her. So she brought the Santana text message to Twitter to just show how lame she is. And in the midst of that, Caresha talked about, I'm up now, and went back to sleep. Caresha, girl, what was the reason? So anyway, let me see if there's anything else on Twitter. These people are so ghetto. They took up my whole show. The whole government done shut down. And they could have used their influence to, enlighten the people what that means, what comes with that. But no, they wanted to be ghetto black bitches. And guess what? Speaking of ghetto black bitches, Doja Cat dropped the album, been begging us to pay attention, had pictures looking under the bed like, where's my streams? Because her goddamn talent was overshadowed by Ladies Night WrestleMania, and I don't think that's fair because I really, really think that Doja Cat is the artist y'all think Nicki used to be Don't Make No Honey. And it's really unfortunate. Somebody said Doja Cat just re-release the album next week when this ghetto shit is over. Okay. Let me see what I got saved on Twitter. I'm really sorry that took up the entire show. But if you thought that was crazy, I got Tyrese. I got Tyrese bitch ass coming up, BK Lola. If you thought that was crazy and the internet was a fucking mess, hold on to your herpes. Because tomorrow Diddy gets sentenced. You got people that are rapist apologists and abuse apologists. So they wanted to see time served. He has the ability to have an 11-year sentence. So tomorrow there's going to be a war. Set your alarm clocks for like around 10 o'clock because it's going down. So tomorrow is the Diddy sentencing. Donkey of the day today went out to Nicki. I don't want to spend much time on it. Let's just hear a quick brief.
Heavy on the petty. Now, yesterday, Nicki Minaj did what she does best lately, and that's go on an unhinged rant about everything and everybody, okay? If you missed it, I understand. There's more important things going on in the world, including but not limited to a government shutdown. And it started, at least on our end, because yesterday on Breakfast Club, we responded to Nicki's Tuesday unhinged rant about Cardi B. And this is what we said.
Nicki just seemed miserable. Like, I'm sorry. That's your gut punch right there.
I respect Nicki as an artist, but when I read her tweets and she starts trying to label people good and evil, it really makes me think of Isaiah 5:20. Isaiah 5:20 says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Because if she believes that she comes off as a peaceful, loving, God-fearing human, she's bugging. Crazy. Like, you can literally feel the darkness from her tweets. And honestly, that's why you shouldn't even engage with her, because when you match that kind of energy, you come off looking dark too. I thought that was fair commentary, but Nicki Minaj thought otherwise. Now, Lauren LaRosa, LL Cool J, read what she tweeted about the Breakfast Club.
She said, Charlemagne, did you put that bleaching cream on your penis too?
Did you?
She then tagged the President of the United States and asked him to lock us all up. Imagine if you called yourself Trump the God. Oh, and then she called you the B word. Lock up Born Lauren and Jess with the testicles.
Damn.
Too. They're very nasty people. Queens N-words run these N-words. Thank you. Salute.
Not MAGA Minaj calling on Trump to get us locked up and using some of the language that Trump used against me when President Trump said, can anyone imagine the uproar there would be if I used that nickname? Come on, Nicki. Now, didn't she have a tweet about Democrats too? What was that tweet, Lauren?
Yeah, she said, Democrats, take them down. You're the all-powerful Democrats. Remember, they lost the election on purpose. Take them down. They're a curse. Take them down. I heard the Lord say, it is done. Okay, Lord, thank you. We give you the honor, the glory, and the praise, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but she's probably mad at Democrats because Kamala Harris had Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla perform for her at campaign events, and she had Cardi B speak for her at a campaign rally. So anyone who dares to uplift any other female rapper that's not Nicki Minaj is going to be on Nicki's hit list. Why?
Hater.
Well, Little Kim told us why here on The Breakfast Club 13 years ago. Let's listen.
She wanted to be the only female out there. I guess she wanted to be out there by herself. I'm gonna leave this on this note. You will see. Everything in the dark comes to the light. That's all I gotta say.
Dropping the clues box for Lil Kim. Kim, in typical Cancer fashion, you were right. My sincere apologies to Lil Kim for ever questioning her OG wisdom. Nicki has had smoke for Kim, Cardi, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Doja Cat, SZA, Remy Ma. The list goes on, and it's sad because Nicki is goated. She's an icon living. She literally kicked down the doors for a whole new generation of female rappers. She was indeed the pink print for female.
And it's so crazy. She hates Jay-Z, right? Named her whole pink print legacy after his blueprint. And just 2-3 years ago, she thanked him at an award. Where is that? I know I saved it. I got so much.
People that inspired me and who I think inspired my flow: Lil Wayne, Foxy Brown, Lauryn Hill, Jay-Z, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. And then I wrote people who gave me.
That was just 2 years ago, but now he's Lucifer himself. All right, the coke be quoking. What else we got going on? I'm gonna have to run through the rest of the show because we are already at 2 hours, and it's other things going on. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this. I still don't know how I feel about this. Megan Thee Stallion is going to attempt to sample the infamous Total Kissing You. Let's see how it sounds so far.
Driving me crazy. My baby, my baby. They give me dance, spoiling me, driving me crazy.
You know, Auntie hates everything, so I don't want to give my opinion yet. My man, the saying annoys me, but Meg can rap, so she has the ability to impress me, but I didn't have enough yet. Let's just see. Keisha. Is it Keisha? Who's the one married to Omar Epps? Is it Keisha and Pam? Keisha actually went under the post and put the flames. So we'll see. I hate that. My man. You got to beat these niggas. You never show how impressed you are. It just doesn't work. What else we got going on? This was annoying. So I don't know. I don't know why y'all begged this man out of jail. He has not said one profound thing since his release, and he was on that white boys podcast that I really don't care for. What's his name? Don't matter. And he gave us an insight to how many times a week he brushes his teeth.
You, bro, just open it like you're using my teeth. Use it. You brush your. Well, you do obviously. Okay. How often you brush your teeth? There's no.
Who, me, nigga?
What's up, bro? What up, bro? You alright? Yeah. How often you brush your teeth?
Once a week. What the fuck you mean?
Oh.
How often you supposed to brush them?
Okay, so this is perfect for you. Chat, I only brush for your teeth. It's addicting too.
Either he is going the route to troll, to sell albums, or Mariah the Scientist is one nasty ass bitch. Okay? I don't know what these artists anymore. Instead of letting the artistry stroll, they go out their way to say things that would make them go viral. But he does look like somebody who would brush their teeth once a week. I'm conflicted. Not my nigga to kiss. Not my problem. What else we got going on? So I meant to cover this last week, but I be like, going so long over the show. I just be wanting to get out of here. So did y'all know that Ghostface Killah has a trans daughter that was born a son that he disowned, that looks exactly like him, that raps mad good, that is dissing her dad in rap. Let's hear it.
Yeah, don't get it twisted up. You got problems. I'm the right bitch to solve them. How your body count up, but your pockets are starving. How you in the Mac truck, but forget you a father. I be seeing niggas hating, but I don't even bother. Is it me? Am I not your cup of tea? Are my pants not low like your self-esteem? Do I need to fuck a bitch just so you can see? Will shock your count on you just like my EBT? Now that would eat, but I'm still hungry. You'll be surprised what I do when I'm hungry. Might be a pretty bitch, but I ain't scared to get ugly. Pop you like Rosie, I ain't talking about the bubbly, nigga. Yeah, don't get it twisted. I think the switch first. I'll be that nigga then the next.
Ghostface, you have some splaining to do. She also has another song that I saw today that made me remind myself, like, oh shit, you were supposed to.
Perfect, no. Can't you see that I'm worth it? Can you love me now?
Oh,
do you love me now?
She sings.
Can you show me to the crowd? Prove that I'm loud. Don't let it go to your head.
This is an artist.
Let them know that I'm here. Don't be scared, cause we're not the same, but I love you.
Y'all should have a rap off. Whoever wins has to claim the other one. And Homegirl sings. Oh, Ghostface, that's unfortunate. All right, what else we got going on? Suki trying to enter the... We didn't forget. No, I ain't got time, Suki. Man, the internet's been a mess so much for the last 2 days. Niggas didn't even check back to say that K-Swoo got sentenced to life in jail with no possible parole. It was just more crazier shit going on. So sorry. See you never. Okay, so Doja Cat is on a publicity run. Let's give her a little second. She was on Angie Martinez. Let's see what she said over there.
Fans it's funny because they'll compare Scarlett to V and the eras and the way that I spoke during Scarlett. There's one specific one, I don't know if I can remember, but I said something like, if you don't like my album cover, fuck you. It's amazing. And you can...
Okay, that's a white girl. Let's see if she was more entertaining on Jimmy Fallon, because she lost me there. You know, her demographic is her demographic.
I don't want no scrubs guy that can't get no love from me. He's hanging out the passenger side of his best friend ride, trying to holler at me.
The talent is undeniable. It's just a little whitewashed. Where else was she? Let's see. Gets emotional talking about SZA. Why?
Still it brought you to tears.
Yeah.
What was happening? That's like she really cares about this. And is it SZA or was it the music or was it?
Well, why do you have to ask me this?
Why?
No. It's a good question. Thank you. So SZA's voice, for me personally, there's something she has. I think it's just stylistically for me, but then also everything she's done on her own. Sorry, everything she's done on her own has been.
Watch it on your own time, y'all. Just stream the girl album. I don't have time. All right. So what else we got going on? I don't know how true this is. Is this really from yesterday? I'm waiting for somebody in the comments to say, this is old. This sucks. Miami coded. Nah. All right, so they got a new snippet of some Caresha coming out. Let's see. Girl, I know why you need Diddy to come home. The well is running dry. Okay. We'll see tomorrow. What else is going on? I have no patience for Ray J whatsoever. I don't think he's funny. I just don't. His stomach is big. I don't like that. He's just always begging for them little kids, Kai, not to let him in the house. He gets there. He does like gay sexual abuse thing. His dick is hard around their heads. Like he lied on his dick about Sexy Red. Now he said that the Kardashians are going to jail. Something along the lines of sex trafficking, and then hold your knickers. It's going to be crazy. And they say, you know what? Hold this lawsuit. So Mama Kardashian and Kris Jenner, they are going to file a defamation suit against Ray J because good for him. Because all he do is run his mouth. It be that cocaine. That cocaine take over, and y'all don't be knowing what y'all saying because it don't be y'all no more. And good because it's reckless, and you can't just do whatever you want, right? So they're suing him for defamation, and this is what he had to say about it.
They will not silence me. I cannot be silenced from in no which way and form, dog. These motherfuckers think they can silence us. We got the #1 show coming out, Love Cabin. And
Let's
they
go.
can't
Hold
stop
on.
us.
Who trying to stop you? Can't
Nigga,
stop.
the whole fucking world. These sleazy criminals.
Well, guys, Love Cabin is coming out soon.
Love Cabin!
Hold on, Ray. What's going on? You all right, man? Let's talk about it.
Nah, I'm not all right. I'm not all right because, like, all I've been trying to do is be a good person, bro. And we
No,
just
you
did
haven't.
the shit with Kai. It was so dope. And we had this, like, I don't know, it was a euphoric feeling of, like, people really getting to know who we are, knowing that we got nothing but respect and love for women and nothing but respect for everybody. Everybody's time. We're here to help people. We're here to give everything we got to the next generation to make sure they grow and they build. And then the next couple of days is tainted by false accusations from KK and her mom and all of these things. I just can't take it no more. I can't take no more hush money. I can't take no more disrespect. I can't take no more low morale of like who I am. I got a daughter and a son, bro, and I'm not fucking doing it no more, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
Head on these, bro.
Yanti, how you feel about that? What did he just say?
That's how I know he's serious. Dead homies, y'all. Go to hell, Ray J. Whatever happens to him. I could care less. Speaking of the Kardashians, I did see someone put a hit on Kim. I saved it in here somewhere. If not, y'all gonna see it when I go over to the blogs. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna talk about Kim K when I run into it. So we all know last week there was an announcement about Bad Bunny being the halftime artist for the Super Bowl. Cool. I am going to be absolutely bored, but still supporting because anything that pisses off white people in MAGA, count me in, right? So now they're saying ICE will reportedly be on site for Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime performance. And all I'm going to say is you guys are wasting tax dollars because if you think the same people that put up a ladder and hop the border to come cut grass to make a living have $30,000 to spare for a seat at the Super Bowl, you are performative, you're wasting my time, your time, our time. I've been living in the U.S. my whole life and I can't afford the Super Bowl, nor can they. Stop trying to scare the people, okay? All right. Bad Bunny, ICE. They can't. What do you think this is, the car? 12 of them could get fit in a car. You think 12 of them could fit in one seat and put their money together? All right, cool. What else is going on? Ghetto. Speaking of MAGA. So this is really disappointing because Skip introduced me to Chef G about 3 years ago, and the boy does have bars, okay? But what happened was he was in jail. Trump paid his way out, so I guess he was indebted to Trump. So he came out on his MAGA vibes, only to go back to jail 4 minutes later. So Chef G came out of jail. I had high hopes for him, but he turned himself in yesterday for a 5-year sentence. And right before he went in, discovered his girlfriend is pregnant, so he left her $50,000, was ever so ghetto, to send us a screenshot of the $50,000 that's going to be gone by, maybe Valentine's Day when she buys her new boyfriend a gift. $50,000 for 5 years. Just stay out of jail. Niggers. What else is going on? Okay, here we go. Kim Kardashian says someone close is trying to have her killed.
Put a hit out on my life. Everybody's kind of on edge. I heard footsteps walking into my room. I am terrified out of my mind. I'm happy it's over.
I got my money on either North or Kanye. or maybe together. Figure it out. Read her journal. What else we got going on? I hate that it goes all the way to the top. Like, you're fucking up my groove. There seems to be, let me mute that because I can already tell that's a song that's going to get my copyright infringement on YouTube blocked. There seems to be an awesome little curse on Young Money. Lil Wayne has 3 dreads left and, slurred speech from all that lean. Drake is now the most hated Jew in the world over Hitler, and everyone turned their backs on him. Nicki is a coked out, miserable old bitch that no endorsement, nobody want to work with. Her ego supersedes her legacy. And then you have Birdman, the daddy of the crew, literally glitching and falling asleep during an interview. And that's not sleep. That looks like drugs. I'm going to have to mute it because there's a song playing over it. Just watch his computer shut down on him. Okay, wake up, buddy. He jumps back up. Let's see if the charger was charged enough. Yep. Everybody on Young Money is cursed. I wonder why. All right. It was better with the song on it, but anyway. Let's see what else is going on before we go and do a quick flash through the vlogs. Wrap this up and go to work because unfortunately I still have a job. I'll never forgive you guys for this. This was just...
Ain't invite me to come rap and that shit hurt.
Anyway, Fabio Foreign just did time in jail for spitting on a woman. Something very low, like he, is known for. So he's been home. No one said a word about him. No one even knew he was in jail. And the first thing we hear about him at the tender age of 40 is him being offended that he wasn't invited onto Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon. And he started off asking another man, what's tea? Let's see.
I know I'm cussing that. Ain't invite me to come rap and that shit hurt me. What type of time is he on? I gave the city hits. How they ain't hit me for that Mafia-thon? You bugging. What's the tea, nigga? How you coming? Break it down for me. Keep it 100.
Yeah, I've seen enough. All right, let's go over to the what's tea. Girl, let's go over to the blogs. Let's see what Tasha K got going on. I actually do not enjoy Tasha K. I think that she has no facts behind any of her claims, and she doesn't care how much she gets sued for. She just wants to be relevant. Like this. Yesterday, she posted a girl at a Patriots game. If you know the Patriots, it's the team that Cardi's baby daddy plays for, Stephon Diggs. The girl has on a jersey, and she says, get it, number 8. She's Spanish with a big butt too, trying to make us think that there's some kind of cheating going on, and there is. This just might not be it. Like, Tosh, like, how many times are you going to get sued? So she's just messy. Does she have anything else good over here? I actually don't be wanting to get nothing from her because all she's going to do is make me have to fact check, and I just hate that. Let me go over to the blog I prefer, which is Neighborhood Talk, and I want to start old to new. I'm really looking for Tyrese because I want him in jail. I wish I could put his name in a finder. Here we go. Cocksucking son of a fucking bitch. And it's in my neighborhood. Tyrese is reportedly wanted by Atlanta police after his cane Corsos, there's 2 of them, killed a dog. Now, I went over, but just because I'm glutton for punishment, I went over and I Googled the situation. I Googled the dog, and it broke my heart. It was one of those pretty little Cavaliers. They look like Cocker Spaniels, with the curly ears. And the problem is, it was 2 big, beastie cane Corsos. One named El Chapo, the other one, who knows, probably Diablo. He was warned about it before. He lives in Buckhead, down the block, and negligently left his gate open, and the dogs wandered out and killed another neighbor's dog. So what I don't respect about dog owners with these big dogs, or they call them aggressive breeds, and dogs I don't think are aggressive. They're trained to be a certain way, so it's always going to be on the owner The owner has the dog trained and has that familiar rapport, and they do not think that the dog is going to attack them, and they don't care about other people. And for that, I hope that owner gets every Fast and Furious check, motherfucking Baby Boy that comes on BET 30 times a day. Sweet Lady, as much as I love the song, Signs of Love Making, bitch, take everything, because the bitch was warned. He doesn't care about anyone about himself, and he has to pay. And y'all know I love me a fucking canine. Put the doggies down. The evil has been taught to them. They can't be reprogrammed. They're killing King Cavaliers, which are very sweet dogs. Put them down. If I see Tyrese at any hookah spot, at any Wawa, what's that place I like to get Slurpees from? The gas station. Fuck it. You better stay inside, because I'm telling. Okay? I'm telling. I can't even walk my fucking dog until your hounds are in fucking jail. So fuck you, Tyrese. Take all them checks. Anyway. What else we got going on? I do not know these kids, but I do know that I hate little TJ's guts. All I know is that he got shot up a bunch of times, lived, and rushing to not live. He's been bothering A Boogie for years. I seen him the other day on the internet arguing with A Boogie's baby mama Slay Bella, alluding to they had sex. And if you keep on talking, I'm going to tell them how you had sex with 6ix9ine. Now he's beefing with Kai Cenat. And there's this thing that people do, right? They call on death. And when death comes, you want us to be sad, and it's not going to happen. And then it makes me just think, right? This has nothing to do with him. But people that beg for death, I personally think they have like an incurable disease, or they're going to die, and instead of being like embarrassed by like this incurable disease taking them out, they just start beefing and be like, yo, kill me so I can have a cooler death on my resume. Because what else? Why else would you want to die? Why else would you go, hey, look at me. I don't want to die. Bring it to me. Bring it to me now, and bring it quick. I don't know. You just make me think stuff like that. But anyway, Lil TJ has been starting beef with everybody. Let me see what he said to Kai Cenat.
Y'all sucking real ops dick. Real ops. It's not no Kai Cenat. The reason why I don't like Kai, you want to know what's crazy? I'll tell y'all. The reason why I don't like Kai is because he be on my real ops dick. He knows it. They all know it. Everybody know it. My real fans know it. The algorithm of the internet don't know it. And I'll be like, yo, gang, you fuck with niggas, that's cool, but to go out...
Don't want to hear it, boy. Just, do everything that you ever wanted to do, because I don't know how much time you got to do it. But anyway, I showed y'all the Megan Thee Stallion sample. What else we got going on? Brandy and Monica tour is coming. I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know. There's no reason for me not to. The price has to be right. What else we got going on? This was annoying because I don't know what to think. So in Nicki's rant yesterday, she was saying, oh, you all right, Gotti? She was saying that DoorDash and Netflix or somebody else had sponsors for Cardi. And she was sending her cult over to cancel the subscriptions so the people that are endorsing Cardi can see and drop her, right? And it's just so weird. At that same moment, Puerto Rican Princess says subscription canceled, right? What are we left to think, right? This is in the midst of your cocaine sister. One is your cocaine bear. She's cocaine Barbie. The crack don't fall far from the crack pipe. We just thought it was like a sisterhood. We didn't know. So everybody was saying something to her along the lines of, you picked your side, you're a Barb, whatever. And she let us have it. Some of y'all are stupid as fuck. I canceled an app that my daughter watches and I don't like what they showing, so I canceled it. It has nothing to do with no messy shit or Zeus or nothing. I don't want my 8-year-old watching stupid shit until she gets old enough to watch it. And then people says, the Puerto Rican princess, Jocelyn's Cabaret, love and hip hop. You don't. So this was our bad, and guess what? I don't know. We'll never know. It's our word against cocaine. We don't know. So she told us we're stupid. It had nothing to do with the beef. She don't watch her daughter watching nigger TV, even though she's the CEO of it. Okay? She wanted for other people's kids, not hers. Okay, cool. I can dig it. Not really. I don't know where. I don't have a definitive. My Libra scale ain't tipped which way I want it to go. She could be telling the truth. Who cares? Okay, it's just funny timing. All right, what else we got going on? Nikki also cursed out Rick Ross and called him big and sweaty. I don't know what that was about. Ice Spice got the weight back because other than that, the ice melted. We didn't want to hear it. Good Lord. Let me mute that real quick, but still enjoy the sights. If she ain't doing that, I don't want to hear from her. She came back with that pink hair and she looks much better because I was not seeing it for her before that. What else we got going on? Building collapsed in the Bronx yesterday. I don't live there anymore. Well, never lived in the Bronx, but not my problem. Kai Sanat cut his hair off. Let's see if I like it. It's cool. JT. Glorilla claims she's a victim after was arrested for drug possession during a robbery. Okay, we remember that, but what happened since? Neighbors get into this. Glorilla speaks out for the first time since she was arrested. She claims she's the victim. She is. Somebody robbing my house. I got a little weed in the stash. Instead of getting the robber, you locked me up at weed possession. That's white supremacist shit. Over $700,000 in items were stolen, but instead she was arrested for the drug possession. Let's see.
Dollars of items were stolen from her home. And so her brother and sister naturally called the police when this was all going on.
But according to court documents, when investigators searched the home, they found a significant amount of marijuana and charged her with felony possession of marijuana. She voluntarily surrendered and was released on bond the same day.
You have to think about not only the effect to Gloria and her family, but also to folks who see what.
That would never happen to Taylor Swift. I hate to play the race card, but you came to my house for a robbery and I get locked up. That's some black shit. All right, what else we got going on? Man, I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all talk about my butt crazy too, but whatever. It looks like we covered. Well, you know what?
So
we don't see loyal men often, so I hate to applaud a fish for swimming. But this was Ace Hood speaking on how he's faithful in his marriage and why.
Obviously, before my wife came into my life, I was the boy. I've had my fair share of women doing whatever I want, boom, boom, having fun, da da da, whatever. I learned very earlier on, bro, like that I had the power in that. So I was never the type of man that just wanted to share myself with a bunch of women. I always felt like I was a man of value. Classic. And I always seen that once you connect with somebody on that intimate level like that, it changes the circumstances of things. And that didn't always work out well for me. So a part of my change and evolution was for me realizing that that's a part of my power. You know what I'm saying? And I can't just get that out to bomb. I can't just get that out to anybody. And this is just coming in the game because I always felt like what made me step out of the game with that, of just knowing of like, bro, they gonna always be there. A lot of things in my life I call forth on. I pray about it and I call it forth. So it's not like just a shock. You know what I mean? So I started positioning myself even when I was with the mother of my children and me and her just, you know what I mean? I'm pulling up at a house 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, seeing my kids sleep. That dynamic wasn't healthy for me, dog. So I realized I'm like, you can't do this. So she was the first change to that in terms of recognizing the power that I have by retaining. You see what I'm saying? By keeping that. You feel me? Because now I got to say so in the power to be able to say, yes, I want to do it. And not you just shake in my face. And then now I feel like, now I'm turned up. It's like, nah, I got the power to decide, like to see that and say that it's beautiful and to decide to say that now I don't want to indulge in that. So in terms of being in a marriage, for me, like I told myself, I'm going to take that serious. I don't play with marriage. I'm not that type of guy I don't play with. You know what I'm saying? I'm very intentional when I do something, dog. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, if we're going to get married, we're going to do this, we locking in. So that's how I hold out on the temptation, bro. I respect mine no matter where I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so obviously before my wife.
Y'all see Cam face? He did not feel that shit. Not a nod, not a he couldn't even fake it. You ever seen an interview when somebody's talking and you don't feel it, but you want them to still be comfortable enough for their thoughts to flow? Cam was like this. He couldn't relate. He couldn't relate. A low vibrational monkey. All right. I'm sorry. See, Y'all influence got people calling people monkeys. I didn't even want to call him a monkey, but he's a bad cheater. He ain't want to hear that profound, faithful black man shit. He just can't relate. All right, what else is going on? I do not care about black. You know what was cool? So Mariah Carey, that's right, Skip, learn life before life learns you. Because I don't care about jail and I make friends easily. So just stick with me. Mariah Carey, you know, artists have been going on kind of Kai Cenat show. Mariah Carey was on there lately, and one of the little boys had the nerves. I don't even know, the little somebody, little Jerome, who cares? Had the nerves to say after Mariah left that she wasn't vibes. Like, she's Mariah Carey. Like, literally the vibe is be able to breathe the same air. Like, stush little goddess. Anyway, but you know, even the princesses come out and hang out with the niggas in the hood. Mariah Carey she likes a Boogie with the hoodie. So this is the clip. He's actually going to sample one of her songs, "We Belong Together," but this is the clip.
Tell me your favorite rapper. I'm gonna write mine. I'm here, and then you tell me who it is. So we play a game.
A Boogie. Mine's A Boogie.
A Boogie is your favorite rapper?
Yep.
I love A Boogie.
Oh,
that's fire.
A Boogie.
If you tell me,
y'all better not forget she had Jada on all them remixes. She know. You know, Mace on, Honey remix, but he ain't hood. He was just. But anyway, here's the sample that A Boogie is going to close with "We Belong Together."
She got crazy when that Preggy wasn't working. Got you rapping, try to call them, got no servers. Tryna catch me lacking, that's too bad, it's 40 turn shit. I really mean it when I said I love you so. Turned to a demon when you left me in the cold. And they know nothing, I was stupid, I was bugging, I was fine by myself. When you left, you lost a part of me. Who put chrome heart on your sleeve? You know that's on me. You was supposed to be my favorite, no chasing me. I said for him, I replaced all your stuff. Blue holes in my face, trying to get in my bed. Just ain't been. You was supposed to be my favorite.
A Boogie is exactly who he thinks he is. I don't listen to him all the time, but I do adore and obsess over. Look back at it. Jesus Christ. All right, so that sounded fire. Let's see what else we got before I roll up out of here. What else can I put y'all on? I don't want to do no politics. I'm having a good time. That's just gonna ruin my fucking day. This stood out to me.
You and Ashanti been able to talk since everything?
Oh, people liked it. So this is Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti's brother, and he was on the Breakfast Club talking about being disappointed that Ashanti didn't hit him up after the death of his brother. And I said, this is my comment right at the top, I'm a mom and a wife visiting the brother of my bitter deceased ex for fucking what? Are you stupid? Let's hear you though.
Because I saw that you were upset with her when she sat down with Angie Martinez and she said that.
Yeah, I was upset because we haven't spoke in person after Irv's passing. And I promise you, I'm the reason she was murdering. Irv made the records, but Irv would have never got to that point if I don't do what I did. For her not to call me after Irv's passing, she texted me, that don't feel right. Her mother...
Your brother that went on every podcast and tried to defame me because he was obsessed with me and I moved on and spun the block, had a baby, got married, told everybody all about our affairs. And, I want to call you and tell you I'm sorry he's dead. Y'all lucky I had enough grace to respect the dead. Because, baby, the way that I don't, y'all gotta, what? People be delusional. I say it like Jocelyn. Are you delusional? You're delusional. Anyway, he wasn't even good to her. But anyway. I digress. Men are just naturally delusional, so I'll just have to chalk that up to your gender. This is funny. This is that white guy that looks like Drewski, but he's not Drewski. He's him. He's himself. Belly Gang Cushington. Anyway, so he went to Jewelry Unlimited. If you have a couple of dollars left over, that's where people go to get their jewelry. It's the blue box, and when you open it up, it's the light inside. I'm not there yet. I take my money for vacations, but nonetheless, not judging anyone. Jewelry Unlimited is very familiar with the black population. So Bully Gang Cushington went over there and was asked a couple of questions. These questions are like riddles. Being a riddle is using your logic. So the immediate brain would think a question, but you got to think deeper. Bully Gang Cushington is the only rapper in history to get every riddle question correctly. And I have a little idea why. Here is the. I hope it's short.
There is a car driving at the speed of 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. And suddenly the car takes a right turn. Which tire will not move?
60 miles an hour.
Yeah, and suddenly it takes a right turn. Which tire will not move?
The spare tire.
Which one?
The spare tire.
Yeah.
That's easy, man.
That's not easy. Then in that case, I should ask you some difficult one. Draw a square with 3 lines in it. Just 3 lines in it.
A square with 3 lines. A square with 3 lines. A square.
The way you answered the first one, you should be able to do the second one as well. Not bad. You're almost there.
That's a square with 3 lines.
Yeah. I mean, I do it this way with 3 lines in it, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
I'm going 3 for 3.
3 for 3. Oh, 3 for 3? Huh?
Okay.
There's a ship sailing in the mid-sea full of people. When it comes to the shore, there is not a single person. How is that possible?
Ship hat full.
I was the sole owner, I would give you this for free if you would answer the third question right. It has never happened. It was full of people in the mid-sea. When it comes, not a single person.
Everybody in a relationship, everybody married.
Man, you studied or what? Yeah.
Free.
So I have a little theory about this. These are questions that like push your logic. When I studied for the LSAT to be a lawyer, but I was just too ratchet. They challenge your logic. So you have to be able to think of things outside the box. My logic with this rapper is he went to every private school. He was privileged. His parents were rich. And, you know, he could have been anything he wanted to be, but he wanted to impress black people. So he cosplays a ghetto black rapper. But anyway, the logic was there. He should have been a lawyer. What are you looking at? Anyway, so that's just automatically what my brain told me about him. People just everybody want to be black until it's time to be black. Let me see if there's anything else before I go get ready to go to work. Oh, let's close out the show with this. So we all had speculations that Glorilla, all these girls are starting to look alike, but not the mulatto, not the Lotto Queen. Jesus, I need to eat. Lotto and 21 Savage have been speculated to be dating, but you know, people be married, so you can't say it out loud. But I guess there's like a divorce coming, or somebody just don't care and everybody just getting paid off. So Lotto was seen coming out of a hotel looking very Fran Drescher, 90s gorgeous beauty when she was asked this question, and for the first time admitted to being the rapper's girlfriend.
Running through these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband. Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about you know who? No. 21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21? Running through these New York streets.
All right, you and his wife figure it out. Not my problem. So yeah, I had a great time. That was conclusion of today's show. Let me go find I need my sound effects readily available, but we're ghetto over here. You guys will deal. Thank you for stopping by for another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. Today was a fucking day. 2.5 hours of ghetto bitches arguing on the internet. But I live for that kind of shit. All right, today is what? Thursday? Y'all are not getting the show tomorrow. Don't even think about it. But what y'all can do is go over to my YouTube. That video is going to be up in the next 10 minutes. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave timestamps so I know where to make my little short clips from. Other than that, enjoy the rest of y'all week. I might do something quick, but that's just going to be on Twitter tomorrow for the Diddy verdict. Other than that, go fuck yourselves. Until the next show, which is next week, peace out.